And we are live. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones, wherever you might be. I'm Emma, and welcome back to the House of Hubris, here on twitch.tv/Saracent. And welcome back to, and I still have a sign to point out now, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah. It's Sunday. Hello. Yesterday was not great, so I thought, let's just switch the weekend around. Did Sunday yesterday, doing Saturday today, except, you know, I just said it was Sunday, so that plan is already ruined, honestly. If you were here last time, we did some more of Ulbrich's personal quest, and went back to that Sarkorian village, and then found a portal to a Sarkorian village that is very much not in ruins. That seems to be in its own little bubble dimension, which is neat. We also probably did some other things, but that's the one I can remember. You know me. So yeah, we're going to continue looking into that. I was about to start doing a like, sponsored content announcement. It's not. It is not remotely. I don't know why my brain went to that. Divert you to patreon.com/my Patreon doesn't exist. Look at them in their matching cloaks of resistance. Also, there's a griffin. Wait, where's the sixth party member? Oh. Originally, it's just hiding under Ulbrich. Yes, so this is Gundrun, where there are demon bugs, but also people who are alive. So, you know. Swings and roundabouts, really. And also, I can just rob them. And they appear not to care. Baldur's Gate 3 could never. Oh, I should put the logo away now that I've made that big thing of... See, this is the thing. Now that I have a sign to point at, I also need to remember to put the sign away. Okay, so that's Senna. Oh, okay, yes, thank you for saying it in chat. For some reason, I had a pop-up covering half of chat. Okay, so going this way is towards Senna to actually do the quest. So, of course, we will do that last and just noodle around for a bit. And I will remember how camera controls work.
Move out.
Alright, that's down where we actually first came in, right? Yes, no? Yeah. Apparently there's loot behind this rock. That's my map. Ooh. Actually pretty good loot. I mean, I'll never use the potion, but that's maybe. Okay, and then... We've been over here? Is this where we came in? We don't seem to be able to get over there. Sure can't. What, do the bridges not work? Ah, there is an axeman standing in the way. Move along, steerer. Don't make my job any harder. You can't cross the bridge. Chief's orders. Something, something, something. Please, my mother's on that side. You can see yourself that I'm not sick. Oh, yeah, there's a plague. Halt. I can't see a thing. Catching this sickness is the last thing I need. Go home and wait for the quarantine to be lifted. Hello, can I go across? That's far enough. The burly fellow standing in front of the bridge is unhurriedly peeling an apple. He glances at you, barely bothering to take a break from his task. I've told you 100 times, there's a quarantine. Stay on your side with the rest of the afflicted. The healer will arrive soon. Chieftain's orders. There's a trickster thing. Don't your paws hurt? Hands? You mean? What are you on about? I don't have paws. Hang on. Guard stares at his hands. Look at my big paws. They're like a bear's. Wait, am I a bear? It sure looks like it, but bears don't guard bridges. The guard lets out a deep roar and runs away from the bridge. Okay. That certainly was a thing we just did. Very much, what are you going to do? Hit me with that fish. And really, if there's a situation in which I can be Alan Rickman, then I'll take it. Theft.
I lead, you follow.
Senna, there you are. I should probably talk to you before I go and just flagrantly break the quarantine. Senna off. Okay, that was... Sorry, don't know what that happened there. We just gave that bear an existential crisis. Chat, he wasn't actually a bear. That was the existential crisis. Well, I mean, he probably was a bear. They're Vikings, but different kind. Senna offers you a friendly nod. You chose an auspicious hour to appear on our doorstep. Wolfsholm welcomes its guests. Aubrey Golesk, servant of the Heavenly Griffin, is knocking at your door. May I cross the threshold of Wolfsholm? Come to think of it, we give a lot of people existential crises in games. In games. You are a welcome guest in this house. Come in. It's an honor to have you. Ulbrig looks at the shaman in surprise, as though he expected a different response. Laughing, he wags his finger at her, which is impressive given that he is very much still a griffin. You don't let a visitor from another tribe in so easily. What if I wasn't who I claimed to be, but some Oglin or Fae? Should have tested me, asked me some questions to catch me out. But anyway, you've bidden me to come in, so then I'll come. But you should thank the gods that this time at least I am who I say I am. There's no need to say the quiet part out loud on a nice Sunday. Look, I'm streaming on a nice Sunday. You get what you get. I didn't know. The shaman lowers her head like a little girl apologizing to her teacher. I keep the old ways, but so much has been lost. Thank you for pointing out my error. Strange charm? I don't remember the charm, but sure. This stone looks old. Could it be from Psychoris? Oh, may I hold it for a moment? I've never seen one before, but I've heard a lot about them. The shaman takes the stone in her hands with great care. It's so ancient, and yet it still holds power. They use charms like these to honor the forest spirits. Spirits are like little godlings. They're so weak. They're still useful. The sacred grove still has a few altars standing. You can try your luck. Perhaps your charm will awaken one of them. This charm or just my natural charm that I am exuding all over the place? Or both? Why did you summon me here? How could I not? She cocks her head to one side and gives you a friendly and open smile. You are all that fills Serena's visions these days. The visions come to me one after another, and in each one I see you, and the one who walks beside you. Yeah, his name's Clyde. That must be me, then. No, it's Clyde. And Serena is that she-wolf that appeared before us in the ruins of Current Glen. Ulbrich pensively strokes one of the braids in his beard. Good omen, but what did we do to deserve it? Never been to your town before, and sorry, but I've never heard of Serena either. But she knows of you? Isn't that enough? Do you have any side quests for me? Do you wish to help us? I knew your arrival was a good omen. I had doubts at first, for Serena's visions are not always clear. I wondered if you would be a great boon or a great misfortune. And even though only time will reveal the truth, we'll have faith that our future is bright. Gundrun's troubles are many, you know. We are few in number. It is difficult for us to defend our home and gather food. But as long as Serena watches over us, and we remember her and honor her, all will be well. The great wolf will show us the right path. How could it be any other way? And yet there is one thing that has long since given me cause to worry. Serena's shrine in the sacred grove. Once long, long ago, yes, just like in the tales. A genuine smile brightens her face and makes it look very young. Long, long ago, the grove was a place of safety and people were free to enter the shrine. Can you imagine? Shamans of ages past could see Serena with their own eyes. Speak with her, just like we're speaking right now, not through obscure images and visions. How I wish I could return Gundrun to those days. Senna sighs, but her sadness is brief. She shakes her mane of thick hair and smiles at you. Who can say? Perhaps you've come here to change everything. Those monsters at the gate, you find them troubling, do you not? Well, they're swarms of demon bugs. Why would you not find them troubling? It is true. Demons at our very gates. Serena sends me visions of a dark, coiling evil, creeping its way to the town, but I can never discern its source. We must search the surrounding lands and learn where the hunger that moves came from.
Evil, you say? You know, on our way here, we came across more than just your Serena. We also ran into some Oglin with wings like a fly. I remember it saying something about its master. Could that be what your goddess is warning you about?
I remember none of these things. It could well be. If only I could hear her voice more clearly. If only I knew the sacred rituals better. Then I wouldn't have to guess.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a fine job. Dealing with gods is always a tricky business, bamboozled every step you are. Haven't heard a peep from my god in a long time. Why? What did I do to anger him? Your guess is as good as mine.
Where should I start looking? Her face becomes pensive as if she's trying to summon images from her memory. Darkness. Thick, rustling darkness. The smell of dirt, moisture, and stone dust. And splashing water. Waves crashing one by one against the shore. That is what Serena is telling me, and Serena is never wrong. Look for a place that resembles this vision. May the great wolf's blessing be with you. Ask you about something. What do I have? I can't be bothered to get all your backstory. So, yeah, I can now just wander across that bridge now that I've destroyed that man's worldview. Not that bridge. Cool. I'm gonna pop a save first, just because, you know, I'm not a coward, but also just in case there is actually a plague. I feel like we break quarantines a lot on this channel as well. Maybe that's just more of an indictment of video games. Hello, good people. Oh, you have a name. Arison Cry. Oh, and art. A lean, tall man behind the counter turns towards you. The suit he's wearing doesn't immediately catch the eye, but it is expensive. His thin lips stretch into a friendly smile. Well, I'm Arison Cry. Thanks for coming to my humble shop. Gundren's guests are my guests. Where are you and your companions from? A long way away, you probably haven't heard of it. The man nods as though he's heard that reply before. A distant place? Why, most certainly. This place here, Gundren, is like a tiny seed swept up by a hurricane. Swept up and cast far, far away from anywhere inhabited. But anyway, forgive my curiosity. I imagine you have questions, or would you like to see my merchandise? Who are you? The merchant twists an expensive ring on his finger, looking lost in thought for a moment. I used to be asked that a lot back when I'd just come here. Your question almost transported me back to those days. What used to be my answer? I'm a foreigner, but you needn't be afraid of me. I'm an Ustalav, but do weigh all the pros and cons of running a pitchfork through me. The merchant's laughter is soft, but very sincere. Those were the days. Full of fuss and new faces. A pleasant memory. A lot has changed since then. I've settled down here, started my own business, but not a few pounds. Happy to make your acquaintance. My name is Harrison Cry. We've been over that. I'm a rare breed around these parts. A merchant. And an outstanding one, too, I must add. By the way, what would you say if this merchant had some business to discuss with you? What kind of business? Fair enough. Information first, decision later. You're a shrewd one. What? Yes, the incredibly shrewd tactic of not just saying, yes, stranger, whatever you want, I will do. You're a shrewd one. I could see that right away, and that's the reason I'm making this proposal. I suppose you've heard about the trouble at the Wolf Goddess's temple by now. In case you haven't, it is in a nutshell. For a long time now, the temple has been besieged by demons. The goddess's powers prevent them from getting in. They have no intention of leaving either. I've managed to find out that the demons are likely coveting a certain knickknack that's inside the temple. Well, knickknack is one way of putting it. Some might prefer the ancient relic. It's really just an old piece of wood with a rich history, but as long as it stays in the temple, those monsters won't leave the town in peace. You have to get inside sometime, take a good look around. Ideally, I would like to acquire this item, but I would also welcome any information. Is it actually in the temple? What does it look like? Where is it being kept? Get the idea? I'm prepared to pay handsomely for anything you can tell me about it. Alright, I'll have a look around when I get the chance. You've made me the happiest among merchants. Glad to shake your hand and seal the deal. And remember, the reward will be very generous. I'm saying this in case you're not especially concerned about what will become of Guntram. What's it like living here? The merchant smiles, a reserved, knowing smile. Locals' looks could kill. But they can't, so it's eminently tolerable. Yes, I'm a little unpopular, this is true. You see, being an Ustalav here is an indelible stigma. No matter how many years I've been, and will continue to be, an honest shopkeeper, they'll always say, he's a nice chap, sensible and honest, but still an Ustalav, so don't put your pitchfork away just yet. You understand? Racism. What's the deal with Ustalav in this place, then? It's the troubles of bygone times. When old Sarkoris fell, a handful of survivors sought refuge in Ustalav, but the Ustalavs were afraid of the demonic scourge. Ustalav closed its borders to refugees, and the blockade has continued to this day. Yes, it's an antagonism that goes back decades. Sadness clouds the merchant's gaze. That blockade is a deplorable misunderstanding, stemming from a lack of research into the nature of demons at the time. I was profoundly outraged to learn that the borders were still closed. Well, of course, it was beyond my power to change that. I did all I could. I came here and opened my shop, so that my merchandise might in some way relieve these people's hardship. Tell me of this place. A wonderful place, a bit of an acquired taste. Quite old-fashioned, but you can feel its potential. What are you, a property flipper? Guntram can be more than this. It's a shame not everyone who's in charge of its future sees that. What do you think of Azana? A wonderful woman of firm principles, a true Sarkorian. Although, between you and me, little of her knowledge of the ancestral ways comes from what her grandmother told her, of what her own grandmother told her, of what... you get the idea. I mean, that is, you have just described how the oral tradition works. She goes out of her way to revive old customs, but from where I am standing, it sadly seems to do nothing to help Guntram move with the times. Wouldn't you say forward is the only direction worth moving in? Time only moves forward. Be like time. That's what I always say. I mean, this is a land of big magic. I think time only moves forward is not necessarily 100% true.
He who ploughs on ahead with no knowledge of the road will stumble into a bog, or fall into a ditch and break both his legs. The girl might not know our traditions very well, true enough. At least she follows them.
That ancient foundation of all organized religion. Observance without understanding. Darren brings his hand together in a mock praying gesture. Let us pray to the holy I don't know what, and Don't forget about donations. We all have opinions, I see. What do you think of Sigvon? A most worthy man. Courageous, honest, and a true leader. Another pleasant trait of his is his openness to new things, much as he strives to remain true to his Sarkorian roots, or his idea of them. It's just that he lacks any flexibility in political matters. Do you see what I mean? Gundren is badly in need of allies.
He's too ready to bend whichever way the breeze is blowing. Whoever sorcerers in a chieftain's band.
Ulbrich scoffs angrily.
You know, it's not a good idea to trust everyone who's trying to make friends with you, who wants Oglins for allies.
Allow me to assure you, I have no dealings with, what did you call them, Oglins. On the contrary, we're talking about honourable, respectful people whose favour will only benefit Gundren.
I reckon you know better than an Oglin yourself. Look at your slimy smirk, and I can see right away that you're up to no good.
What do you think of this stone charm? It's nothing remarkable. A common occult item. Straight out of old Sarkoris, judging by its exterior. If you wish to sell it, I can offer you 1,500. Sorry for not being able to go any higher. It's not what you call fast-moving goods. I'll hang on to it. I understand. The most versatile item. Perhaps one day you'll want to crack a few nuts, so you'll fish in your pocket, and that will be its finest hour. The Shade. What do you think of the Wolf Goddess? A most interesting entity. In terms of power, she doesn't exactly rank with the likes of Iomade, of course, but she is powerful enough. It's sad to see people's faith in Sarkorian gods wane by the day. A pity, but time passes, and some things pass with it. What was before will never be again, nor will old Sarkoris ever rise from its ashes. Cool, you've done so much talking, now can I shop? Of course, I have excellent articles, and at good prices, too. Sell you all my trash.
Shock Earthbreaker.
Just selling Swarmbane clasps in case you hadn't yet got the idea that we're going to be fighting a lot of demon bugs. I should probably get rid of some of this other stuff as well. Plus one, yeah, all the kind of really generic stuff. I've been needing to do this kind of clear out for a while, it seems. I can't decide if that Ring of Procrastinator is actually even remotely good. I should have given that to somebody else when I took it off Bigitha. Adamantine change dirt +2. Ooh, got a better Band of Wisdom. Got some good stuff, but it all seems really quite expensive. Now, I don't think Clyde can use heavy barding yet. Midnight Hunter's Ring. We're also getting a bunch of equipment here that works against lycanthropes, so I wonder what we could be fighting soon. Stalavic Pride. +3 full plate that also gives you +3 charisma. And better combat maneuvers and damage reduction against undead. Neat. Scorching Bracers just let you shoot people. Anti-swarm stuff. seal I got on at the minute? Half plate of vigor, +2 half plate, with +2 constitution. This is better. This is better. I can afford it, why not? Oh yeah, this is all the stuff I just told you. Anything else? Jumping out? I don't think so. Maybe I'll be back. Yeah. Do we have Sealer in the party? We do not. So I'll need to remember to give her that armor at some point, or more likely, completely forget about it. Also, somebody needs this armor amulet. It's better than the one Nenio's got on. This? Yeah, no, that's not good. I don't really use her hexes offensively. Cool. And sure, you can have a dexterity belt for if you actually want to shoot people. Which you should, because your cantrips are very bad. A troubled merchant, tell me of your troubles. Are you the heroes who help fight off the hunger that moves at the gates, so you know how to handle those abominations? You can help me out too. That sounded really weird. Voice acting brain apparently not woken up today. The merchant sizes you up with his eyes and clicks his tongue in a friendly manner, clearly liking what he sees, because he's a drag queen. I am Blemming, an upstanding citizen and merchant in this town. Ask anyone, everybody knows me here. I make a living bringing back certain goods from Numeria. Of late, however, I haven't been able to bring back anything. The hunger that moves is stalking the mountain pass, and now my caravan can't get through. If you help me, you can be sure I'll see to it that you're well rewarded. So what's the problem? Well, there's not a lot to tell, really. Caravans bound for Numeria use the mountain pass. There's no other route. And it's there, at the narrowest stretch, that the hunger that moves has made its new home. My caravan's been attacked twice. I haven't seen it myself, obviously, but many of my people escaped with their lives then, and they all say they were attacked by the hunger that moves. Now everyone's flatly refusing to go without a heavy escort. Where am I supposed to find people to do the job? Sigvorn has no manpower to spare on account of that quarantine. So, will you do it? Sure. Well, that's great. That's just great. My lads are sitting in the fish folks' houses by the wall. Tell them I sent you, and they'll explain the rest. Well, let's try it. Okay, no, apparently not. Goodbye. Barkeep, why are you shouting at me? Small but cozy tavern. You don't look like a local, so come into my unmarked room. Okay, no, this is actually just a rest spot. I don't know if we needed a rest, but we were given the option.
You could have become a very angry person, but you didn't.
I
Where does all
suppose a
your
bunch of us were
compassion
fatigued.
and love come from?
I don't know. What about you? You're very kind, even though a horrible thing was done to you. You were forced to be a demon.
And then the awkward conversation ended. But it's fine, because Darren managed to make soup. And now it is night. I thought the village was on fire, but no, those are torches. Those are meant to be on fire.
Onwards.
Oh, you are shooting at just targets. This all makes sense. Free stuff? Exotic weapons are a trap. Okay. Let's go into the chieftain's house, I guess. Hi, Sigborn. We saw your quarantine and elected to ignore it by manners of turning somebody into, well, making somebody think they were a bear. You know how it is.
How did you even get across to this side? I'll be having a few choice words with the guards at the crossing. Come on in, since you're here.
Can you help with the whole quarantine business? Because they're clearly very bad at it.
No, I'll handle it just fine. I've already sent off for a healer. Bjort, my advisor, took care of it. The healer is delayed in coming, of course.
Sigborn clicks his tongue in frustration.
You'd think he'd hurry his nag a little after the fortune I paid him. Well, no point in fuming over it. He'll be here any day now.
Why wouldn't you help your shaman? Let your shaman help? That she seems like the person. Yeah, cool. Apparently my throat does not want to do anything today. Great.
If you've talked to her, you probably understand the reason yourself.
He shakes his head.
She is a heedless one. She believes Serena will protect her from everything, and she'll walk through fire armed with that faith. And the disease is dangerous. 3 of our people have died already. That's why I've put all the sick in one house and put a guard on the door. It's the safest thing to do until the healer gets here. There's something else. The reason why Issa is so troubled by the whole thing. The disease reared its head after the feast day, and do you know which feast it was? The one in honor of our wolf. Isenna is in charge of the preparations every year, so she torments herself. She feels guilty, and it takes a clear head to deal with any serious job.
You have an advisor? Weird question, but okay.
His name is Bjordalf. I brought him all the way from Numeria. He was in my party. He wasn't much use in combat, but he has applied himself here.
What do you know about the disease?
Barely anything. It all began right after the feast in honor of our Serena. They hadn't even taken the garlands off of the gates that evening when the first one fell sick. Maybe they brought in the disease along with some foreign goods. Maybe it's something else, but people are hurting and dying. Talk to Bjord, he can tell you more.
Time seems important. Sigvard's hands curl into fists and his brow furrows. I am aware, he yells, but then quickly cools his temper.
What do you suggest I do then? I can't get a healer from Ustalav, the border is closed. Not that I want anything to do with those ghouls. Alright, it can't hurt. Go have a look if you like. I'll tell my people to let you go where you please, but Isenna is not allowed to go anywhere near the sick. If you figure out a way to weed out the disease, come and we'll talk.
Goodbye.
Right you are, no time to be sitting idle. We all have business to take care of.
Let's talk to Bjord. How does Bjord sound?
Bjordalf, advisor to the chieftain. At your service, Outlanders. I am strongly advising you against looking into this matter. Why would famed warriors like you concern yourselves with a quarantine? But I won't go against the chief's orders. Ask me whatever you want to know.
How long have people been ill?
A couple of days, since the evening of our feast day in honor of Serena the Protector.
Symptoms?
The symptoms are horrible indeed. Stomach cramps, weakness, and fever. The affliction brings down strapping men as well as children and the old. Take my advice. Do not venture close to the sick or the bodies. Serena protects those who protect themselves.
Cool. Tell me about yourself. Want to get a drink later?
About myself, oh, I'm not worthy of your notice. I'm just a man who does his duty.
Goodbye.
I won't keep you.
Let's see you try. I have a dinosaur. I should be riding that dinosaur.
Bores me.
Thank you. Theft. I'm in. so weird that this is... It's your classic RPG in so many ways, but it doesn't punish theft. Like, blatant in front of people theft. Nobody cares.
Is there more?
The Owl Cowl. Ooh, we had a thing that works best if combined with the Owl Cowl, didn't we? Who's wearing it? Was it Rouge? Ah, yes, the cat's boots. If these are worn together with the Owl Cowl, the enhancement bonus, which is plus 2 dexterity, increases to plus 6, and they get plus 5 bonus on all initiative rolls. Arushale, I found you a hat. Plus 6 to wisdom. If they have any shifter aspects, they also gain a bonus to damage. Oh, so is this for Ulbrig? So it's Dex, Wisdom, doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, and plus AC. And you are wearing neither hat nor boots, so I guess I'll give you the stuff that is clearly meant for you. You'll have to ungriffin first, though. To human form. And boots. And hat. And now you have such good stats. And you look very silly. But you're wearing this weird bite mask. But it's fine, because we'll never see you. Yeah, like I say, no punishment for theft. Steal things right in front of you. Like, lockpick boxes and steal stuff out of them right in front of people, and they're like, yeah, seems legit. You look like the protagonist. So now I can go and investigate the infirmary. And I will. Where? Where'd we get a whole crate? Don't worry. Gramps' pantry. Great man, he was my Gramps. Yeah. Oh, these lines are too quick. Crazy wild moonshine, I'm telling you. Look, I'll drink first. Is the alcohol evil? Nah, black magic. Sorcerer's tricks. Serena, save me! What's happening to me? Somebody, hey, somebody. Hey, my buddy. Why do you run away like that? He just looked at me and went, oh, yeah. I can't see my hands. Where'd they go? Where'd my hands go? My dead? I'm sort of see through. My mother told me drinking would mean the death of me, and she was right. Help me, sister. You hear sobs and lamentations coming out of thin air. Who are you? So you can hear me. Thanks, Serena the Protector. I'm Donick. I'm local. I'm a friend. You've turned invisible. So not a ghost. He lets out a drunken sob. Have I been cursed? Did Gramps do this to me for stealing his liquor? I don't think that was liquor. I think your grandfather is an alchemist. No. He is? Come to think of it, the liquor bottles were small. Gramps, why would you do this to me? So, about your grandfather's liquor? Well, yeah. Why not? He's old. He doesn't need it. That crate just stood there, gathering dust for goddess knows how many years. Stay here while I think of something. I'm staying. I'm staying. Just don't forget about me. I'm invisible. You know. I'd forget about me quicker than I can down and kill. He sobbed. Okay, ask Senna's advice was the thing there, yes? The invisible drunk. There's your ring name. Okay, let's go talk to Asana about that, because that seems fairly straightforward for now. Seems like it will require less in-depth investigating than going to the infirmary. Hello. About Invisible Drunkman. He drank a potion and turned invisible. Surrender, preserve us. Where did they find a whole crate? No matter. You must help the poor sap quickly. You simply can't go around mixing potions so carelessly. Bring me the vials left from whatever they drank. And here is a short list of things I need. You can obtain one from Cry, the merchant from Ustalav, and the other from Sigborn. Once you have everything, I will help. Okay. Fetch quest, fetch quest. Let's go. Wait, was that the right place? Yes. Invisible Drunkard is helpfully tagged on my map now. Ah, there's the crate. Empty vial. That's not Cry's shop. This is Cry's shop. Hello. Here's my shopping list. The merchant studies the seller's list intently. Nothing rare. I'm not even going to charge you. I wonder why that chap wants to be visible again, considering the many clear advantages. You know what? Tell him to come over. Why trouble his sender about some potion? Tell the unfortunate that he is actually quite fortunate indeed, and that Arison Cry has an excellent business proposal for him. I will not tell him that, but thanks. I don't trust you when all your, like, tools and accomplices are visible. Sigvorn.
Greetings, hero of hazy prophecy. Have you had a look around? How do you like our Gundrun?
Yes, not bad.
Come on now, you don't have to praise our land out of politeness like it's someone's child.
Sigvorn peers into your face.
Or are you truly enjoying your stay here? Good then. Not many who visit us can truly appreciate this place.
I have a shopping list. Sigvorn looks at the note with a frown.
If Isa wants to help that dimwit, I won't object, except that I'm sick to the back teeth of him. His antics may be minor, but his molehill's already grown into a mountain.
Ladies.
Tell him to come to me for the cure. I'll lock him up, let him sit and think for a while. Trust me, a day or two spent pondering his life choices will do wonders for him.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go to Asana for this, because she seems the most likely to actually cure the man, not put him in prison or tell him to do crime. I mean, tell him to do crime would actually seem to be the chaos option, I guess. And I'm usually here for those. I feel like I'm talking myself into it. Nah. Probably get him killed. I was saying I needed more evil to do. Nah. Senna, found the things. Everything you asked for. Wonderful, and in such a short time, too. Senna leaves for a little while, then returns with a small bottle in hand. Tell him to drink this, and all will be as it should. May the great Serena bless him. Goodbye. To the drunkard. Damn it, doing the Batman scene transition did not in fact speed people up. Note to self, why can't I do post-production in real life? Hello, drunks. Drunks McGee. Don't keep me in the dark here, sister. Did you find out anything about me? It's the chaotic option. Are you immediately going to start drinking again? Me? Drink? No, not a drop. Ever again. Just please out. Yeah, the potion had probably gone off. Your grandfather made it. Really? You know, it did have these exquisite, moldy notes to it. Yeah, I'm already having the problem with too much good. So... Chaos time. Harrison Cry can help. You should go see him. That was still Alice. A bit shady, but his shop has all the fancy drinks. Well, if he doesn't help me, at least I'll get to admire them again. All the best to you, sister.
Move out.
Got XP. Are we going to get to see anything about the crime he's being sent on? No? And that was the end of that plot thread. Where was I going next? Ah, yes. To the infirmary, where I was meaning to go before. And then I was distracted by an invisible drunk man in a cinematic. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate reminders. Oh. Oh, wow. Feeling very Sunday up in here. Also, it's cold. I'm going to pop a save before we go into the infirmary, just in case we catch the plague and die.
Head
We
on.
really don't fit in this building. Oh no, they're not dead. Thought they were dead. Don't seem to be dead. Hello. I don't want to die. I'm only 43. Got my whole life ahead of me. There appears to be nothing else in here. And also, didn't you say you sealed, like, all the people in here? There appears to be
I lead.
an
you
people
follow.
in here. Precisely one people. Who just talked about how much they don't want to... Oh, there's somebody we walked straight past there. Hello. I'm so rotten. I don't even know if I'm alive or dead anymore. So, come here often? Been 2 days. But I can still tell day from night with this damn pain in my gut. Give me your symptoms. This is... We're doing... And yeah. We're doing a Galarian House franchise. Differential diagnosis time. I'm weak as a 3-day-old pup. I'm sweating buckets and it's like I have a devil in my gut screaming and kicking its hooves. When did you fall ill? Right after the celebration, the one in honor of Serena. It was so beautiful. And as soon as it ended, this started. The last thing I remember is a pilgrim knocking on my door and offering me some baked cabbage and meat. It's so good. Oh, my poor gut. Did the others also have this food? What kind of a question is that? Of course. Everyone did. The food was delicious, perfectly fresh, and the smell was enough to make your mouth water. So, have we heard of the concept of poison? Bye. The man just lets out a heavy groan in response. I often have that effect on conversations. Going to examine her. Cat in the same room as the sick people, but it looks healthy. Clearly the illness poses no risk to animals. Way to extrapolate from all of one data point. So do we have more of a quest? Find out more about the disease. Okay, maybe I can talk to Isena now that I've heard about this mysterious food person. Also, we keep walking past a man talking about his dog that died. Thana? Nope. Maybe Sigvorm will have something to say. But where is this sad old man? Where is this sad old man?
Onwards.
Also a smart boy. Hello, smart boy. Why, look at you in your fancy coat. It's obvious you're no local. The boy, who looks about 10 years old, shoots you a sly smile. He seems like a sharp one. Correct. Oh, you're from Numeria. He waves his hand nonchalantly, then frowns. Or is it Ustalav? If you're from Ustalav, you better beat it. We don't like people from there. You a local? Yeah, in that big house over there. I know everything about this old town. Can you tell me about the feast day, then? It was even better than usual. I helped make garlands out of flowers for the gate. Isena summoned the spirit of the great wolf, and that evening there was a man handing out food, and he didn't even want any money for it. Do you know the guy? No, don't know him. But I did see him. He was like you, from somewhere else. Said he was a pilgrim. He went from house to house, giving out meat, totally free of charge.
A pilgrim, you say?
Ulbrich tugs his beard as he thinks.
Gundren's a tiny place. It's got no big or famous shrines. Why would there be pilgrims here?
Then he left town and headed straight for the hill. I followed him. Figured maybe he'd start giving out sweets or fruit next, but no. He's got a camp there and some guard golems. I kept an eye on it for a bit longer, but then I came back. A lead? Who's stopping you? Nobody. Certainly not you, smart as you may be. And I don't know where the sad old man was. We will never hear more of the sad old man. Ah, sad old man. I hear your dog died, on account of you keep talking about how your dog died. They say the brightest stars burn the quickest. Then how come you died, Rubus, you dim-witted mutt? The portly man sighs, looking at the dead dog. What you doing? I feel sorry for the poor pup. He was such a sweetie, even if he was a bit dumb. And all the time he'd lived here, he'd only bitten 3 people, and every one of them deserved it. That fop from Mr. Love, Mr. Cry, and a couple of outsiders. Yes, my dog bites people, but only foreigners. Was this your dog? Oh, no. He was just a stray. I just feed them. I don't mind doing it, and it makes them happy. It wasn't my treats that killed him, was it? Maybe. Where did you get the food? Just for some pilgrim who was going from house to house the other day. Holy people are always welcome around here, especially when they're offering such good meat. Make your own. Something about the phrasing of that got me.
Pilgrims are usually poor folk. Go door to door begging for a crust of bread. You're telling me these ones were handed out meat left and right? Strange.
Bye. Oh, Rubus, silly dog. Man continues mourning the dog's death. Okay, so we have to find the saboteur camp, which is helpfully marked on the map. Alright, let's go to this gate. And get going, because that camp is out here. The caravan we have to do an escort mission on is out here. Everybody loves an escort mission, right? Bodies are fresh. These are the first victims of the mysterious disease. They're ready to be sent to the local cemetery or to die. We don't know the local burial customs. Bet Ulbrich does. We didn't ask. Who's Tefan? Where's... Oh, hello, Tefan. What are you gawping at? Keep your eyes to yourself and move along. But I like to gore. I'm so good at it. Before I was Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade, my only title was Gorps Master in Chief. Oh, hello, Wolf Spirit. My cat just leads the way.
Still alive, you mangy mutt. Toss her aside, our master will deal with her later and bite off the heads of these irritating mortals.
Oh, hey, demon bugs. Muhazzle, the swarm carrier. I'll deal with that later.
Pay attention.
Ooh. Wait to pay attention. A shadow clover? Are we back in one shot again? Did we ever leave? Ah, well, here are the golems. But tell you what, speaking of doing things later, I think it's probably a good time for our first short break. Because, you know, Twitch does like me to let it do a capitalism by running some ads. So, hey, I'm going to run some ads. If you can leave them to run, much appreciated. But also, I'm going to do some self-care, so all of you should do those things too. Get up, move around, have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you need to. This is your reminder. And yeah, just, I don't know, go and say hi to somebody. Just take a minute for yourself. Why not? But yeah, I will do those things and be back in a few minutes when we will go and find this guy who's been poisoning people, I guess. Alright, loved you all. See you in a few. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. Let's go and ruin this guy's day, shall we?
No time for debates.
Okay, thought we'd be able to talk or something, but no, just instant. Dead pilgrim. Sure, so the man was bees all along. If we just concentrate on taking him out, will that also sort the golem situation?
I will resist.
Jesus! Archers in this game, man! Okay, so there's still the bogus swarm to deal with. Which we will. Okay, they're dead now. This is not immediately unaggroed the golems, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just have to kill them.
Out of my sight!
Or roll a natural one, that's also a thing we can do. Jesus. Every flavour of ability damage. Don't love that. Nenio, what can you throw at them? Standard? Standard. No, actually. It's a bit too close quarters to do that. Just actually haste everyone. That seems like the thing to do. So we can just absolutely maul them. Love getting a sneak attack despite, you know, riding a Triceratops. Okay, people are getting ability damaged everywhere. Ember does not have restoration. Because I've been specking her more offensively, I guess. So I guess, as ever, the answer is just Scorching Ray. And provoke an attack of opportunity. And watch it be immune to Scorching Ray. Let's actually look at their stats, shall we? Yeah, immune to fire. Yeah, cool. They seem to be very fire-based, so that was about it. Death throws. Brass Golem explodes when it's destroyed. 12d8 fire damage. Well, these are a lot. So is that one we just killed going to explode? Did it explode? I'm so confused. Also, Jesus, you've just got so much ability score damage coming out there. Yeah, you don't have much you can do beyond just shoot a lot, so shoot a lot.
Prepare yourself.
See, if you could have made that one explode like you did the first one, that would have been great. Oh, right, because we crit killed it and it just exploded, does that mean it doesn't do its death throws thing? So is that one now going to? I don't know. In any case, Darren, you should be healing everyone. Actually, I say that. Only a couple of people have taken damage, and the biggest worry is Ember's ability damage. I'd say the cures temporary ability damage. So, do we need to do full restoration? Cures all temporary ability damage and restores all points permanently drained from a single ability score. Well, I guess we'll find out how temporary stuff works. Okay, yeah, no, that did all of them.
Mind over muscle.
Yeah, you tried.
Let's hear you cry.
Again, sneak attack, despite the fact that I'm riding a Triceratops. Heal yourself.
Desna, guide my hand.
Now we move away from those corpses. Just in case.
Welcome your company.
Little traffic light of ability score damage. Yeah, it's going to take multiple lesser restorations to get rid of all of it. But those don't cost me diamond dust. I wonder if it only cures them one ability at a time, like, explicitly. And then we heal and everything's fine. What did this pilgrim have? Ring of Protection +1, sure. Money and a bloodstained note. Your talents in the art of poison are phenomenal. My patrons will appreciate your work greatly. You may consider these guard golems a gift. After all, we would not want any misfortune to befall one of our best agents. Crow in Shadow. Is that a title or an instruction?
Head on.
For a small English village. Where people get murdered a lot. Oh, this is back up where those demon bugs were. Cool. If I'd actually checked my map, I would have thought that through. Oh, I didn't notice Arushale had a bunch of ability to score damage. It's all going so well. I know what Darren's first turn is going to be. Burning up. First row becomes spell resistance. Great. Yeah, just do a... Can't do full round actions on the first turn. Okay, well, pray, buff everyone. And hopefully debuff the enemies. Said that in a really strange way, the enemies. Oh! I swear Shadow Evocation didn't give me this much description of what they actually did. Jesus, I have many options. Shadow Controlled Fireball. Cool, that did like 3 damage. Ah, because they succeeded their will saves. But they didn't believe it was a real fireball. Which, fair, it wasn't.
Make your peace.
Love that high AC I've got going. If you just make sure, you know, the enemy never has, like, can never actually make a high enough roll, then you're fine.
Surrender or else.
Speaking of very high AC. Okay, one directly down. Okay, now you can throw that restoration on Rochelet. I convinced a man that he's a bear, so I think at that point it makes sense I can sneak up with a dinosaur. That's fair. Yes, when I can free up a bridge by saying to the guard, "Hey, what's up with those bear hands?" And he's like, "What? Bear hands? Oh god, I'm a bear!" Tell you what, brain kill. Failed to overcome spell resistance. I should stop trying. Just shoot it. Just shoot it.
Out of my way!
Well, I'm not the only one here with
Too late to
AC out the wazoo.
I will see to your demise.
Call me a business hotel, because I've got way too high AC as standard.
You should have listened to reason.
Prepare yourself.
Just throw a billion arrows at it and eventually something should work. Or maybe it won't. Maybe we'll just get poisoned.
I'll hit you.
You didn't hit him. Yeah, that sure was 2 nat 1s in a row. Does Restoration cure poisons? Sure doesn't. I mean, I know. Cleanse poison is... Oh! You literally have neutralized poison. I didn't know about that. Fair enough. Turns out I have a ton of utility spells, I just always forget to use them.
You're irrelevant.
Desna, guide my hand.
Can we just hit the giant demon bug? You shot a golem so hard it exploded.
Die!
Thank you. That was a whole thing that we all experienced. Heal everyone. Having his channel spec this high is very good. Okay, so we can now get through to the Forest of the Forgotten Spirits. Should we tell somebody in town about the whole poison situation? Are you okay? Oh, it's you. We ruined your life. Cool. Journal. Yes, find the saboteur. We found the saboteur. We killed the saboteur. Do we need to go and talk to somebody about the saboteur? Probably Sigvorn would be the person to talk to, I guess. Hey, Sigvorn. Love the callback on that bear guy. Less a callback, more a sobering realization that our actions have consequences, I guess. Yes, we may have destroyed that man's mind, but we got to cross the bridge. And we didn't have to roll for it. Hey, Sigvorn, we found the saboteur. Yes, reasons for the quarantine. Sigvorn nods.
Did you manage to find out something about the sickness? That's good. Let's discuss it with my advisor.
Sigvorn wears a smile, but your arrival has clearly put his advisor on edge.
Let's skip the pleasantries and get down to business. I hear you've gone and stirred up all of Gundrun over this, so tell me, did you work out anything about this affliction of ours?
Yes. Sigvorn slaps his knee.
You go at a problem like a wolf at a slab of meat. You won't drop it for love nor money. Now listen well to what you have to say.
It's not a disease. Sigvorn frowns.
Not a disease. What makes you say that?
Our actions have consequences, I guess. Let's not pretend you'll actually pause the next time it offers you chaotic options based on one bear guy and a new invisible criminal in this village. Wow. I mean, you're correct, but rude? Now who's saying the quiet part out loud?
Only the healer from Numeria is capable of determining that. Don't listen to them, my chief. We should wait for the healer. We've waited long enough already. Now we're going to listen to whatever our guest has to say.
Free food, pilgrim, evil guy.
Strange. Why would any pilgrims come here? We worship Serena, of course, but who outside our town would know about our temple and come all this way? And as for handing out food, what a load of nonsense. Have you heard anything about this Bjord?
I saw the fellow, but what does that matter? I don't see why he's irrelevant, Chief. He was just an ordinary pilgrim.
His food could have been spoiled or poisoned, and a pilgrimage is a perfect cover story for a spy. You saw him and didn't check? I'm disappointed in you, Bjord.
Yeah. Well, we have all this other evidence, but also we found the guy, and he was dead and full of demon bugs, and had this letter saying poison everyone.
So our pilgrim's journey didn't last very long, and he certainly didn't have spiritual matters on his mind. This whole thing is fishy.
We need to take a look at those documents. We can't take Outlanders at their word, Chief. A conspiracy in our Gundrun? Ridiculous. Who'd waste their time on this town? Yeah. Bureau not seeming remotely unshady here.
I would, for one, Bjord.
Sigvorn frowns, looking at his advisor. Seems to shrink under his gaze. Anyway, here's that contract.
An interesting note.
Sigvorn takes the contract from you and turns it this way and that, peering at it.
I don't recognize the hand, but the date rings a bell. That's the day I gave you the money and told you to send a messenger to Numeria for the healer.
The world is full of coincidences, my chief. Bjord's expression is calm, but a drop of sweat trickles down his temple. Okay, apparently we do need to give all the circumstantial evidence as well. Everyone I talked to had eaten the food and been ill.
They ate it and then got sick, is that right? Well, that's interesting.
What's interesting about it? It's a completely ordinary coincidence. Who even remembers what they ate on any given day? I mean, solid argument. I, for one, don't. But at the same time, you're clearly part of this. Also, this guy's dog died.
The dog ate the pilgrim's food and died.
Now there's something to consider. What's the pilgrim got to do with it? The sickness is highly contagious, that's all. Even animals aren't immune. I mean, we already discussed how animals probably were immune. So yeah, all the evidence shows somebody was here poisoning people. Sigvorn's face darkens.
I think there is truth to your words. You can't write this off as a coincidence. Bjord, didn't you tell me recently that you needed to send off for some poison to deal with pests in the granary?
People remember someone giving out free food, even villagers deal with capitalism. Woof. Did I? Perhaps I did, but I've so much to do I can't keep track of it all. You saddled me with managing everything in the town. No matter what it is, I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who has to find the time
And has anyone ever thanked me for it? No, you take all the credit.
That's what's got you so angry, Bjord? I've always valued the work you do.
Valued me? Ha. You dragged me to this cursed place. You said it would be for a year, and 10 years later you're still festering here. Don't like the sound of that, Sigvorn? Wake up. On its own, this place is a worthless hole in the ground. So, have you considered the bit where your advisor's clearly evil?
Nonsense. Bjord may not be acting like himself, but he's no traitor. Tell them, Bjord.
I am so sick of you, you noble idiot. Sigvorn, this place is dying, and I don't want you to die along with it. There are forces at work that we cannot overcome. It would be better to submit, to join their side.
There you have it. The difference between a clan and a band of mercenaries.
Ulbrich shakes his head in vexation.
You can trust people. You can have dealings with them for decades, but that doesn't make them kin.
Ah, family, blood ties, eternal values, and so on and so forth. The unshakable pillar of Sarkorian society, and we saw a fine example of it in Current Glen. No, Bjorn, tell me it's not true. You couldn't have betrayed your town like this. My town. Bjorn barks out a brittle laugh. I left my town to follow you, and you dragged me here to this dying puddle of devil spit. Yes, I betrayed you, but you betrayed me first.
I will defend my dream.
And then he decides, oh no, the Numerian spellcasters are all on his side as well. It's not just this one guy aggroes us and then we murder him. I mean, that's going to happen too. Why did none of you get an attack of opportunity? Oh, it's because you don't get that before you've taken your first turn, isn't it? See, they do. Gee, Billy, how come your mum lets you have 2 attacks of opportunity?
Hear you cry.
Sneak attack, despite the fact that we're standing so close, we're literally clipping through him on a dinosaur.
Precision and grace.
Okay, dead.
Your peace.
Very dead. With fun splattery noise. It's not doing a huge amount of damage, I'll be real. Let me show you how it's done. Yeah, that's more like it. Just magic missile, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot magic missile does even more at higher levels, does it? Does it not? I can't remember. Did it hit like 6 times there? No, I wasn't trying to. Yeah, for every 2 cast levels beyond first, you get an extra one. Neat. Keep forgetting that most spells level up like that. Kill them, Ulbrich. Thank you, Ulbrich. Ooh, Fire Snake. That's a fun spell. I mean, again, you're not doing a huge amount of damage to any of us. If it were me, I would simply have not picked this fight, but you do you, I guess. And then we killed them all. I would never have imagined that that's what Bjordal thought of me. Well, I'll be. I wonder how much they paid him to betray me. Sigvorn shakes his head in bewilderment. It doesn't matter. Thank you for helping to expose that scoundrel. If only I knew the name of whoever hired him. It seems it will remain a mystery for now. So, are you lifting the quarantine? Of course I will. It's not much use to us anymore, is it? That quarantine, that advisor of mine, the Viper. How much longer would he have had me fooled if you hadn't stepped in? Cool. What else can I ask you about? I don't care. What metal things on the walls? Fine, what are those metal things on the walls?
Oh, these. Everyone here gawks at them, but I got used to seeing them back in Numeria.
He nods at the peculiar decorations on the walls of his dwelling.
That machine can predict the coming of rain. That one tells time, and this one is just a trophy, a memento of the glorious past of a Numerian mercenary. Yes, I'm telling you this openly. My band and I were not ashamed of it. You're not ashamed? Fair enough. You've got nothing to be proud of either.
Oh, those metal things. You're wrong.
A victory is a victory, even if it's in a foreign land, in a foreign war. Without those victories, without the trophies and experience we brought back from Numeria, do you think Gundrum would still be standing today?
Good comeback. Bye. I'm just going to rob these corpses. Dagger +1. Cloak of resistance +1. Whoa, loads of stuff. A suspicious note. Carry on, your talents have been noted, and my patrons have promised you a respectable future. Crow and Shadow. And healer contract. Contract from Numerian healer has been written and signed, but has since been crumpled. More importantly, it should have been somewhere other than in the advisor's pocket. But also a whole suite of cool stuff. Keen Longsword +1. Light Shield +2. Roll of large water elemental. Solid hide armor. I don't know, natural armor. Yeah, like, they're all solid things, but also boring and will be sold. I say that. Have I made sure Ruchelet has enough equipment on? You should have this ring of natural armor. You should have an amulet of natural armor. Is this solid? Nope. I don't think there's anything else you need. Nope. Cool. Out we go. I wonder. Go back to the infirmary. Can I actually just directly help these people? Because as I established, Darren knows neutralize poison. Or will they all be gone and or already cured? You still bad? Yes. Darren.
Pleasantries.
Neutralize poison. Can everybody get out of the way of the man I'm trying to help? Fine. Bigitha. Out of the way.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Darren, go and be a savior. You better now? Nope. Okay, cool. Apparently this poison is beyond my ability to cure. Which is a shame. That seemed like the kind of thing that they would have had a result for. Okay, what else do we have to do around here? Talk to the merchants about protecting the caravan or find the lair of the hunger. Which, I mean, I've already found the lair, to be honest. Oh, that's just that dead pilgrim. Should I just go and do that, or should I do the escort mission first? Let's do the escort mission. The Hunger That Moves seems like kind of the main quest of this area, so you want to do everything else first, because that's just how RPGs work. And now we wait for my team to eventually get here. I could frantically vamp, but also I can't can't be bothered. Ulbrich, Ulbrich, you're in the way. So you've been hired to protect us, is that right? Good, good. Set off now, lads. Ready the cart. Oh, you're good. You look mighty intimidating. Tell you a dangerous one. As soon as you're ready, let me know. We'll be on our way. Yes, we look intimidating. One of us is riding a dinosaur and one of us is a griffin. Where has... Oh, it's literally here. Oh, there. But it says there's a loot thing around here. Where is the loot and can I steal it? Oh, hey, loot. Not terrible loot. Fair enough.
Onwards.
So, yeah. I guess let's start the journey. Time passed. It does that. Presumably somebody encountered us on the road. Cart from the previous caravan, damaged in the attack, and its goods are scattered on the ground. Thought something was going to happen there, but no, apparently it just wanted to zoom us in and turn us around. Just cause. Which way are we meant to be going? Because we should go the other way and check if there's stuff. You don't mind your escorts just pissing off to search the surroundings, right? No, apparently we can't go down there. He said, no, you will do this escort mission. We're trying to run away. Yes, it's just because it's kind of not real-time strategy. It has to do the escorting stages like this. That's where the passage ends. Seems the creatures have some kind of intelligence that spotted you and didn't attack. Go back to Gundra and see if they have Jim Brock. And then we were beset by zombies, question mark? And then there was an awkward pause. Feel an alarming premonition and notice that one of the men by the wagon is making strange movements with his hands, casting a spell. You stare at him, and he stares at you. In an instant, you understand each other without saying a word. He's controlling the living dead. I love that there's a lich option here, which is probably just like, alright. Well, we don't want to do the good option, because that's an issue. You're controlling the dead. How did you know? The man goes pale. His hands freeze in the air, causing the animated corpses to freeze as well. Nobody's had so much as an inkling this whole time. Yeah, but I'm very good at this. You betrayed your town. My town? I didn't choose to live a pathetic life in this bloody backwater. If I could show I was worth something, perhaps I could... Anyway, that'll never happen now because of you. Who are you working for? The man's shaking, but naming his employer is an idea that apparently terrifies him more than you do. Better just kill me. If I tell, I'm done for anyway. Alright. Fury distorts the man's face. I did kill them. I brought them all back. Every last one of them. Look! He laughs hysterically and rushes to attack you. And by rushes to attack you, we mean teleports away and then changes his character model. Okay, so presumably, if we take him down, because he was like actively controlling them, and when he'd stopped, then they stopped. So if we take him down, hopefully they should go down. Also, I have death from above, so I can just ignore this whole kind of battlefield maneuvering thing you're trying to do and drop a griffin on you. And you're very nearly dead.
get, and I mean this in a very real sense, wrecked. You are on -4 HP.
You won't stop us.
Hey, stop shooting the people I'm meant to be escorting. You're not cooperating at all. What did you just cast? Because it looks very dramatic. Grasp of the Dead. Form of skeletal arms. Neat. Anyway, this guy's mostly dead. Can he be more entirely dead, please? Why can't a Rochelet shoot at people? Or... wait. Yeah, why can't I shoot at him? Weird. Okay. Oh, is it because she can't move? Yeah, I assume.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I didn't even see you. What do I have? Low level, but should deal with him. Or I could just miss. That's cool too. Darren, I mean, you can just bad channel. That's what I'm calling it now. Yeah, wow. Tefn dies, cool. Okay, Tefn dying apparently did not fix the problem. Dang it. We have to clean up the rest of the mess. Whose idea was this? Well, that's some mess cleared up. Just Scorching Ray. Forgot she gets multiple Scorching Rays now. We've hit the level where everything is starting to hit extremely hard. And we are just generally rad. She says, as people she was meant to be guarding die.
Desna, guide my hand.
That sure is a 20 AC you've got there. Is it also that high against spells? Not quite. Is it also that high against bad channel? Nope. Because that, I don't think that has saves. Does it have saves? Doesn't say. I don't think it does. Yeah, that is very high AC. Use your healing hex on it. That should hurt it, right? Yes, but not much. Cool story. Also forgot you were there. Was very distracted by the one with the tower shield who's just jumped on us. And is fairly competently murdering us. Right, you can't shoot that one because it would trigger attack opportunity. No, just rolling that one against AC 20. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Forget, if you're struggling to hit, Magic Missile always hits. Okay, now good channel.
Let's hear you cry.
And Scorching Ray. Nailed it. That's what you get for criticizing my Gorping. And our Tefn was a necromancer. That explains why he was always hanging about the cemetery. And then more things as well. He said he was going to visit his dearly departed grandma. Anyway, we can handle things from here. You head back to town. Okay. You sure? Love it when an escort mission gets part of the way there and then it's like, yeah, sure, we'll probably be fine. Did any of these drop anything good? I doubt it. Stefan might have, given that he was in charge. Scrolls of Mind Blank. Belt of Mighty Constitution +4. Amulet. It's protection, like resistance. Arushale has worse versions of a couple of those, so now she can upgrade. Yeah, don't need that anymore. Yeah, you can have this Belt of Constitution. Like, it's not really a class-specific stat, but everybody can use more Constitution. Just if you're better at getting hit, then the adventuring life is easier. Well, this has been a learning experience for us all. I'm leaving. Miss any loot? Nope. Bye. So, the call has been repeatedly coming from inside the house. Is what we're learning here. And I'm fully expecting the demon bugs to be the same issue. We could go and rest beforehand, but honestly, it hardly seems worth it.
Am I doing it wrong?
Oh, you've already used that on yourself today.
Company.
Yes. Stretching is good. Good point. Oh. And by good, I mean, my feeble flesh prison. No, everybody. What was the phrase it was using talking about? Flesh mansion, that was it. Referring to the hosts of the demon swarms as a flesh mansion. And that's in the rules. This looks bad. Just gonna come out and say it. Probably bad. Did we need to go back and... Yeah, we should have talked to the merchant who gave us the escort mission in the first place, but hey, we didn't. Knowledge World? I have like +30 in that.
Done.
Carts were destroyed and the horses killed, but there are no human bodies and the supplies were untouched. Doesn't look like the aftermath of a robbery. No, it's probably something to do with, you know, all the demons. I'm writing this because no one but this paper will ever believe my words. Our caravanner said we shouldn't go into these woods, but the other road was blocked by a mudslide. If only we'd known, we would have stayed there and cleared the way with our bare hands. The place is pretty quiet during the day, but don't let that fool you. It shows its true face only at night. So scared. We made it through the night, but the sun will set again, and another night will come. God help us. Okay, so am I here the wrong time? Do I need to come back at night, given that we've established that as a mechanic? Examine bodies.
Got it.
A grueling battle took place here. Judging by the evidence, these fighters were ambushed by Nabasu demons, which may still be lurking nearby. Also over here we have a sturdy gate adorned with the images of a sun and a crescent moon. You notice two holes that look like keyholes. Okay. Clearly we need the sun and moon keys, because now we're playing a Resident Evil game. Ghasts. But where are the gogs? That joke is mostly funny in my head, and you need to have worked out the other half of it for yourself. You know, exercise for the reader right there.
I will resist.
Bruce, you roll a lot of natural ones.
I'll make short work of
Have you considered doing that less?
Run them through.
Kids say hello. Oh, wait, you don't get them. Damn it. Prize rounds. Again, I forget. Fine. Burning Arc. They're all stood too close together. Very nice. And Ulbrig, if you can just mess them up. Yep, cool. Seems pretty messy.
Prepare yourself.
Just charge into melee combat with the person who just massacred the first two of you. Sure, it'll go great. Negative levels? How dare you? How actually dare you?
Out of my way. Next.
Critical hit sneak attacked, because despite the fact that we were stood literally in front of him and facing the other way.
Mind over muscle.
Just eat all of the opportunity attacks. It'll be fine. Stop eating my levels. I only have like 9. Burning up. And then all break happens. And just murders 2 of them.
Desna, guide my hand.
Like I say, we seem to be at a level where we're very effective. We have a lot of abilities, and they hit very hard. How long are these negative levels? Like, a minute? Yeah, they're all like a minute? Okay, cool. Won't bother fixing them. Sure. Let's just do some murders, and then everything will be fine. Safe yet? No more danger whatsoever. You hear the rustle. You hear the rustle of shrubbery. That's quite a difficult phrase. And a terrified halfling runs out towards you. Twigs and leaves are stuck in his hair. I thought I was done for. So scary. So scary. If only we knew what it was, but we don't know. We don't know. Okay, quiet, but what happened? There's not enough chamomile tea in the world to describe all that's happened to me without shouting. My team and I came to this grove when we heard about the supernatural activity in it. What's happening here? Much, much worse than anything we've dealt with before. Are you a ghostbuster? Who are you? I'm Vinchek, chronicler of a company of spirit catchers. Dead and no less pesky for it is the title of my book. Don't tell me you haven't read it. You don't know what you're missing. You are a ghostbuster. What happened? Ghosts! There were ghosts everywhere. They roamed and moaned and roamed and moaned, and there was no end of them. When we arrived, it looked like a fairly ordinary wood to us. How many ghosts can you meet in a wood like that? No more than a couple is my expert estimate. Yet strange sounds woke us in the middle of the night, and we saw dozens of them. We dropped everything and ran. We even left our beloved horses behind, Sugarlump and Dewdrop and Marble-Bead too. Oh, ye gods, I was so fond of Marble-Bead. We abandoned our poor darlings and hid from the ghosts in a cave we found. Everything was quiet and we thought we were saved. But no, fate wasn't done toying with us yet. Some monstrous creature slipped out of the darkness of the cave. It snatched my colleagues, and now I'm bereft of my dear little Marble-Bead and my fellows. All I got on my own 2 feet, sore from all the running, and some great material for my next book. Ghosts? Yes, that's precisely what I said. If you don't believe me, stick around this forest until midnight and you'll see for yourself. Spirit catchers? The halfling stares at you, perhaps finding it hard to believe you're being serious. Haven't heard of us. That's more amazing than the ghostly little old lady who insists I try a ghostly pie. Ladies. Spirit catchers. No. Not the slightest spark of recognition. We're a team that goes wherever there's a chance of finding something extraordinary and supernatural. Spirits are our line of work.
Fools didn't stay home. They went looking for oglins, trying to bring misfortune down on their heads. Well, they found what they were looking for, so why aren't they happy about it?
I will find your other busters. The halfling's eyes well up with gratitude, tears of gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. 1,000 thanks to you, and if you find Marble-Bead too, I'll mention you in my next book. Okay. I have corpses to loot. They all dropped cloaks of resistance. Neat. And yes, we're also getting to the point where we can get some money. Sure, why not? Because we just keep getting magic trash dropped on us. That guy's dead. Knock the hanging corpse down. Don't mind if I do. Especially given that Ulbrig can fly. And then we'll rob the body. Old journal, page 117. Day. Yeah, I don't know what day number it is. This is a suicide note. I'm not reading it. Basically, Ghost drove that man to kill himself. You have heard the story. Oh, hey, ghosts.
Over there.
Oh, journal page 11. Spent more than 2 months here. It's a calm place. Untamed, desolate, but calm. Well, that is to say it was calm when I first came here. As the days pass, I feel this ever-growing unease. And the reason, I just can't put my finger on it. It feels as if a caustic mist rolls over the grove and drops of its poison make the leaves wither and the roots dry up. But it's a trick of the imagination. I should end my shift to get some rest. Drop by the tavern in Gundren. After I've dealt with the troublemakers. I found unearthed graves yesterday. Must be the work of some local brats. I'll catch them yet. Unfortunately, I feel you may not. On account of we found your body. On account of you were dead. Now, when it says human hunter, do we reckon it means a hunter who is human? Or it's the same format as Spirit Catcher? Let's find out. Halt! All right there. Whoever you are, you ought to know this place is dangerous. Some of us are sick with something, and I don't know if the thing's contagious. Cool. Who are you? Scouting squad. We were out to find out how bad things were in this grove and find out we did at quite a cost to ourselves. He nods at his squad mates. We've been cursed with some magical blight. Got nothing to treat it with. Our sick won't make it as far as the town. We won't abandon our own. If you don't help us, we're done for. And who are you? I don't recall seeing your party in Gundren. Oh, I'm the Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. You know, just... But don't worry about that, I guess. Sure, you've got a lot on your plate already, but I'm not going to lie. We need help. Cool, what happened? One of our number went scouting into a network of old caves. Strange sounds were coming from back there, and checking everything around here was exactly what we've been asked to do. The back came and he looked shaken. He was talking about some sorcerer and his corruption. Then suddenly he collapsed on the spot. We thought he'd sleep it off, but ever since he came back, the rest of the squad have been feeling weak too. So it looks like he was right about the corruption. Sorcerer has exed us with a sickness that's going to make sure we all die here. What do you know about this place, other than the fact that you're all going to die? The place is unclean. I wouldn't spend another night here if not for our mission. Squad leader spits on the ground at his feet. Ghosts rise from the earth as soon as darkness falls upon the forest. I haven't seen them, but it's what my lads say. Perhaps the sickness has clouded their minds, but for whatever reason, I believe. There's also a swamp here. There's something uncanny about it. Again, I don't want to be a teller of scary tales, but you're better off keeping away from it. Locals say there are spirits living in it who are happy to pull an absent-minded traveller down into the bog and gnaw their bones clean, I suppose. How did you get here? Because of money. We've been paid. Paid by the chief of Gundren to do some scouting. Cool. How can I help? Can't bring the sickness to Gundren, and our infected won't make it that far anyway. I'm begging you, find some medicine to treat this scourge. Alright. Their illness seems to be of a magical nature. I mean, I have this wand of remove disease. If that works. And does Darren have, like, undisease? Maybe? I don't know what it would look like. Remove fear. Death ward, like poison, break enchantment. It's a curse rather than an actual poison. Again, I don't know if these will actually work. Or rather, curse rather than a disease is what I meant. Remove sickness, but that isn't permanent. But let's see. And I'll do it from the other side of the room, because, you know, why not? Okay, remove sickness didn't seem to work, because remove disease is a different
My
thing.
temper.
Where is my wand of remove disease? Please say I didn't use it. No, like, use it up. And or wear it out. Oh, did I give it to somebody? Did I use it up? I might have done. For any of these, remove disease. Remove sickness, pox pustules. Wait, they're alphabetical, Emma. Remove paralysis, remove fear. Ray of sickening. No. Right. Do I have potions of remove disease? Chaos, reduce person, remove paralysis, remove sickness. No. Did I give Rooftide the +2 cloak? Yes. Okay, so Darren may in fact not be able to help. Problematical. Unless it is Break Enchantment that would do it. Or I'm trying to get around things and I should just actually do the quest. I should probably just go and find this sorcerer and fix the issue. Rather than being like, oh, I can cure anything. Which, I mean, should be true, but hey. Well, this looks totally fine. This is a place of worship. You see the remnants of offerings, dried flowers and herbs. The deity that was worshipped here must have been relatively benign. Really? On what grounds? I'm not convinced that looks relatively benign at all, but hey, what do I know? Here's a small graveyard. Here's some hidden loot. Empower Magic Rod. Who wants to empower their Magic? Or empower their spells with Magic? Where did it go? What does empower do? Just deals more damage. Right, it's like maximize, but less so. I mean, you have a quicken and a reach, so have that as well. Just load up on those magic wands. I mean, they're not wands, they're rods. That's literally a different class of item.
Let's have some fun.
And then suddenly, we were beset by ghosts. Alright then, let's do it too, I guess. That was some large damage. Nice job.
Make your peace.
Bad channel. I feel like them being smoked with positive energy shouldn't make quite such splattery sounds, but hey, what do I know? You have so many level 3 casts that I'm just not using and should. Get lightning bolted. Yeah, 24 damage, it's not great, but hey. Still a lightning bolt. And sometimes those are their own reward. Oh, they're all ghosts, so they do negative level. Are these just Short-lived ones, yes. So there's that at least. That does mean that taking 2 hits will just straight kill you. But luckily, first I will straight kill them.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I will resist.
Very nice.
I will see to your demise.
I mean, I feel like you may be behind the curve on that, given that the first part of their name is already lifeless. Like, I feel that demise may have already seen to itself. Why do they have a bard? Swear to God. Well, he's getting lightning bolted again. I feel like it could be doing more damage. I guess it's because her ascendant element is fire, which lightning bolts aren't. Typically.
Run them through.
Like, they have their own damage type. These people are dead. Speaking of damage types, have a fireball. 15 damage. Not amazing. I should just shoot you instead, shouldn't I?
Prepare yourself.
Yep, that worked. We killed all the ghosts or possibly zombies, and they just dropped magic, just basic magic equipment that's going to sell very well. Hurrah! I'm rich because I killed some ghosts. A band of charisma plus 2, which I don't think I have anyone that would desperately want that. Wait, does Ember cast off charisma? I mean, she's a sorcerer, so that would suggest yes. Or, well, she's not a sorcerer, she's a witch with a kind of sorcerer-style prestige class. Where does it say? I mean, the fact that that's a +4 suggests yes. How do you find out for sure? I need to work this out. In trait? Nope. I wish I knew how to tell what stat you cast off. I'm going to assume she's charisma just on account of, like say, charisma being her good stat. So she should really be wearing a charisma hat already. Congratulations, Ember, you got a hat. So the ghost didn't kill us. Because in fact, we cannot be killed. What was that? That's a swarm of demon bugs inhabiting a bear. Very cool. Cool and good and normal.
You should have listened to reason.
And wow, you are another one with just all the AC. Do we need healing? No, not really. Shoot it, I guess. You can just shoot it as a ridge line.
Guide my hand.
Wow, way to just roll natural ones on that. It's almost like you're just a small child. Ulrich, why can't you attack? Oh, because you're, what, nauseated? Yep, can't attack. Cast spells or concentrate. Boo. Have some acid. It will do very little damage. Wow, you all suck. It's level 20? Okay. Well, that certainly is a thing I now know. But it is undead, which means if I throw a Cure Critical Wounds at it, then I can roll a natural 1 against an AC of 2. I hate everything.
Make your peace.
This is not going great. If I completely get my ass handed to me by a bear, I will be displeased. Natural 1 against an AC of 2. Again. Oh, sound's going to drop out for a sec. See, told you. Just didn't want it to start an advert break while I was, you know, having my ass handed to me by a bear. A dead bear at that.
You're irrelevant. Let's hear you cry.
I'll make short work of this.
Oh my god, Darren actually scored a kill. That doesn't happen often. Dirty crumpled note. Find me a way to the shrine. Spare no resources, otherwise what do I pay for? Arison cry. Wait, was this... I hope this wasn't our invisible friend. Who I said we were totally going to get killed. Because he does seem to have got killed. Okay. Before I go charging into... Well, actually, what I'm going to do first is channel, heal people up. But then, before I go running into another situation I can't handle in time, I am going to take a brief commercial break. As ever, let the ads run if you can, and, you know, get up, move around, have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you still need to. This is a reminder. And, yeah, go and give someone a hug if they want one. I'm generally pro hugs. But yes, I will be back in a few minutes. I love you all. See you then. And I'm finally back. Guess who did the forgetting to press ad break button again? That sentence didn't work at all, did it? Guess who did the forgetting to break the ad... I forgot to press the button that runs ads. You know what I mean. And then the English language. Oh, hello, sad ghost. What do you think this is? Dark Souls 2?
Done.
This hut looks like a forest ranger's post. It looks long abandoned, but you can't shake the feeling that you're not alone. We say as though we haven't concretely established that there are ghosts here. Old journal, page 23. 4 months have passed. Still no replacement. They only sent me dogs with a supply cart. They said the dogs would keep me company, but they only made it worse. Every night they just bark, snarling and staring into the darkness of the forest. Every night I have to listen to their ear-splitting barking. Maybe it's a good thing, at least I can't hear the whispers that way. But there are voices out there promising they'll come for me. I don't like them, these voices. They sound evil. But I have plenty of wine left. I need to drown them out. I like the way we're specifying. There are voices whispering in my mind from the forest. So they're probably evil. Yeah. Is there a good option here? Rage.
Pay attention.
Oh, hello. Scroll of communal trucing. Neat. Rotten longbow, I'm good, thank you. Okay, so the cave everybody's been saying about the evil in is down there. I assume that's the same cave and that we're not going to have a multiple cave situation. And up here, bugs. No? Yes. Well, the bugs are inhabiting non-bug things. Birds. Oh my god, I forgot what they were called. You ever just feel your brain disintegrating in real time? I don't know what to say, to be honest. Admit sleep is good. Okay, first of all, I'm not even that tired. I actually had a decent night's sleep. But yes, no, sleep is good. And, you know, lack of sleep is the reason we didn't have a stream yesterday, so clearly it has an effect. Just look at all these flesh mansions. Stop hitting us with bugs. I will resist, and by resist I mean shoot this horse. Can you burning hands in such a way that it gets the horseman or everyone else? Yes. Nice. I mean, for a level 1 spell, very nice. Bear down. Just need to kill this one. Nenio should probably get more single target spells. Not everything can be solved by filling the entire room with fire. Most things, but not everything. Oh yeah, this is going to be Marble Bead, isn't it? I didn't make that connection, and now I'm sad. Way to completely miss with that cure spell. Well, you cured that tree. I mean, if it feels better, I'm not killing Marble Bead. Marble Bead already died, and now I'm just killing the bugs that are using her as a flesh mansion.
Prepare yourself.
How should I just get an attack of opportunity? I think it just kind of spawned and teleported. Love it when glitches are on my side. Rip Marble Bead, you were a real one. Oh wait, that could be Marble Bead. One of these horses was probably Marble Bead. The dead body of a horse that's been eaten away by insects. Well, we completed the errand. We found the horses. Look, find the horses was all they asked for. Nothing about solving any problem involving the horses. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forget what quests I have, but frankly, I'm just going to explore until things happen. This altar looks less benign.
Got it.
This is a place of worship. You see a chalice containing decayed animal organs and some old bones and dry bloodstains around it. The deity that was worshipped here must have been particularly bloodthirsty. Can we get behind it? No. Well, so we found the horses. They were sacrificed to a dark god and one of them was full of demon bugs, but we found the horses. And these both go to the abandoned cave. How do we get to that one? Oh, there's obvious routes around here we haven't been to, Emma. Open your eyes. Gonna go with mind. No, that is a different phrase. Dead guy in the swamp. Also zombies. Also fortitude saves. because the swamp is a bad place to be, turns out. Getting that one, cool. I mean, I then got that one, but hey. That's maybe. Roosh, if you could just absolutely total those zombies, that'd be great. Olbrig, if you could pull yourself together. So yeah, we have to go through this swamp for any more. Luckily, we've seen that the evil lurking in the swamp is zombies that will explode if you look at them too hard. Ooh, also an Ormont, which is substantially tougher. And looks like some kind of poop demon.
Too late for apologies.
Ow. Yeah, just have some heals. Nenio might be in trouble. Burning Arc. Solid.
Let's hear you cry.
I mean, I don't know about cry, but it did make a weird noise, so does that count? Dirty crumpled note, find me a way to the shrine, spare no resources. Cry, how many people have you sent into the shrine? It seems like a lot, and they all seem to be dead. They're all feeling too nauseated to attack. Don't love this. Oh, there's another zombie there. Totally didn't see you. I'm out of burning arcs. Don't love that. I mean, I could do a shadow burning arc. I have a bunch of shadow evocation. Shadow burning arc. Yeah, that'll do. Haha, you didn't know it was only a fake fire, so you were still burned. That's how it works. Ember, stop trying to shoot people in melee combat with you. Yes, I know I'm telling you to do it. What's your point? Oh. Ah, it's the shrine. And some demons. Let us come to the aid of the Wolf God. These Arachni have too many attacks, but luckily these wolf spirits seem to have 1600 HP. Rad. Can I have 1600 HP, please? Clyde, mess these fools up. Olbrig, mess these fools up even more. Consider them messed. And then a wolf ate your ankles. Because it's a wolf with 1600 HP, it can do what it wants.
Make your peace.
Okay, way to miss the enormous demon lying on the ground, Rochelet. Sort yourself out. I shouldn't just fireball them, should I? I mean, they're too far away anyway. Yeah, got a shot in. It was fine. You, on the other hand, and Burning Arc is good because it can't. Well, no, you're out of brain. Boo. Good talk. Yes, just keep wailing on the thing with 1600 HP. Don't mind me.
Out of my way!
Haha, it was a trick. You should have minded me. I always want to say mound as the past tense of mind.
I will resist!
Gotta love. What would you even call that? Analogic irregularization, I guess. Vibrate its bones! You failed to vibrate its bones. Honestly. Do you have? Throw a snowball at it. 18 damage. That's a pretty hefty snowball. Got him right. I think we've run into that classic RPG thing where you're like actual kind of martial combat characters start off really good, but then kind of wow, calm down, Bigitha. Kind of get better linearly, while all your casters start out terrible and then suddenly spike. Anyway, we killed all the demons. Firestorm and Tsunami, Rad, and this way to the shrine, which you want us to rob. Should we do the abandoned cave first? Oh, there are different caves. There's the abandoned cave and there's the swamp cave. I thought they were all the same cave. Okay, well, swamp cave then, I guess. Look, stop getting all nauseated. It's only swamp. It's just the feeling of all that black mana. Gathrius the Bookworm. That's a terrible name, my dude. Also, you seem to have sacrificed somebody. Get murdered.
Prepare yourself!
Like, the murder's bad, but even on top of that, that's a terrible by name. What can we hit you with? Yeah, it's too crowded to do a lot of these. Now, Volcanic Storm, is it possible to get it in such a way that it doesn't also hit all of us? Or at least, like, yes. I'm just gonna drop a volcano on you inside this cave. It'll be fine.
Let's hear you cry!
Was that the most efficient spell? Probably not, but it looked rad. Speaking of rad, let's drop a griffin on you. And now you're dead. And now some demons have spawned. And the person that was sacrificed on there appears to have been destroyed by the volcanic storm. Oop. Possibly even several oops.
Precision and grace.
I have a shadow evocation. I should also be remembering to use your arcane bond that can give you things back. For example, do it now. Get this burning arc back. and do a frankly minor amount of damage.
Desna, guide my hand.
Now this is how you're burning arc. I said this is how you burning arc, Ember. You don't show me up like that. Okay, Ulbrig has saved the situation slightly. Why is everyone moving so slowly? There was, come to think of it, was there a thing in Volcanic Storm I should have read? Expand? Heavy for the remaining duration of the spell, heavy ash rains down in the area. Creatures inside this area have -4%, -4 on perception, and the entire area is difficult terrain. Should maybe have, you know. And that's her only level 4 spell. I may have chosen bad spells for her. Well, this is how we learn, and by learn I mean no, the opposite of that. Darren, do you have anything good to kill these with? Vibrate their bones! Don't even know if they have bones. What would Icy Prison do? Yeah, just see if we can paralyze it. Fail. I should stop casting spells on these.
Out of my way!
See, that's what learning really is.
Make your peace.
You won't stop us.
Stop doing that. Keep forgetting. Bloody attack of opportunity rules, the bane of every crunchy RPG player. So what did Gathrius drop? The Key of the Dawn. Oh yeah, that would be one of the 2 keys I need for that door. Quicken Rod. Nice. Unidentified Shirt. The Apprentice Robe. Birth Dexterity +2. Headband of Intelligence +4. Resistance, Ring of Protection, Amulet, Natural Armor. All the usual suspects. Wrong button. So, Arugula, you should switch from your Constitution belt to this Dexterity belt. Is anybody not using a belt? You should be using a belt. Darren, have more Constitution, you're welcome. Also, why aren't you wearing a protection ring? So many questions for you. And you can have a Quicken Magic Rod as a treat. Get some flash healing. Why are you only in a cloak +1? There are so many. Darren, you need to modernize your setup. I mean, honestly. Headband of Intelligence +4 sounds like a Nenio job. Although currently you have +2 Intelligence, +2 Charisma. Yeah, no, you don't need Charisma. You're a wizard. Yes, +8 Intelligence modifier. That's a thing you need, right? Sure, Arugula, you can have Intelligence and Charisma. Why not? You'll look great. Anything else to give people? No. No. But also there was a thing here. Scroll of Polymorph into Wyvern. Nice. Necromancer's Staff. Oh, I didn't look at those robes I got. So, Necromancer's Staff. +1 that gives a +3 bonus to things you summon with Animate Dead. Selling that. And where were those robes? Because clothing always goes in a weird place on this. Is it after scrolls? Is it in miscellaneous? It's at the end. +1 bonus to AC whenever they've got mage armor on. I always forget to put mage armor on. Nenio, you at least know mage armor. And yeah, it's more tied to your thing than +1 to air saves. And now you've gone from silver to gold. And Amber, sure, you can have a nicer dress. Because sometimes you just got to fashion souls at things. So, I'm guessing Gathrius the Bookworm was trying to actually bring you back to life, maybe?
Move out.
I don't know. Anyway, he's dead now. Also, Ember is on low health. I should fix that.
Rules are made to be broken.
I only have one channel left. Luckily, your spells also heal like a train, as the phrase isn't. To the abandoned cave!
Over there.
Wait, no, not the abandoned cave. Oh, it's just another journal page. Been here half a year already? I don't keeping track. I hope they are on Gundren, because... What? I forgot what I was going to say. I hardly sleep at night. The voices mock me. They tell me to rest my head and close my eyes. No. No, if I give in, if I do as they say, they'll come closer. I've seen their shapes, the ghostly shadows outside my window. They're always here, and I don't even have my dogs anymore. They broke off the leash last night and ran into the woods. I went looking for them in the day, but I didn't find anything. Great. Just what I needed our movement to be interrupted by was sudden, depressing journals.
Head on. None shall escape.
Rugdur the cold-blooded rage. See, Gathrius the Bookworm. Maybe come see this guy in the afterlife I'm about to send you both to, and have a talk about by names. Because that, rad.
I will resist.
The Bookworm, not rad. How did you just do a snowball? What, in the middle of walking? That seems like cheating, frankly. Mobnor. We'll take Clyde as well. Yeah, I don't love it. Is he immune to mind affecting? He is not. Brain death. No, that's a term that means something else, Emma. Wow, 9 damage. Rad. You're critical. Miss.
I'll make short work of this.
Well, I guess that was a swift action. What attack spells do you have on hand? See, all of these are like straight line attacks and would hit other people as well. So don't do that. Just shout real loud. I mean, 3 damage isn't that loud, but hey. Also, you don't seem to actually be taking damage? What's up with that? Horrid abyssal radiation? Oh no. Alright, so wait, is he not actually a ghost? He is not actually a ghost, it's just... he is an incorporeal blood rager. That's rad. See, Gathrius? Oh, but here it says he is undead. Make up your mind. My god, you have so many things. so many things. I'm just gonna not think about them and just wail on you a bit. Alright? Alright. Yeah, again, you don't seem to actually be losing hit points from this damage I deal you. Okay, well that one actually did. Maybe we've just got through his armor now.
Prepare yourself.
63 damage? Reduced? Jesus. Well, that didn't work. Fine, use your one remaining channel. Oh, I could have used a quicken spell there, couldn't I? Okay, now, is there a place you could stand that would not hit everybody with your line spell? I mean, that would still hit Clyde, but not Arushale now. Clyde, think fast. Clyde did not think fast enough. I should probably be using some of these spells. Like this Flame Strike. Oh, Flame Strike isn't single target. I really thought it was. I don't know. Should I use any of these or should I just keep wailing? You can just continue to wail. Jumping and jiving are both optional. Now, I didn't expect myself to be making any Brian Setzer references today, but here we are. Let's Hurricane Bow, so you can shoot harder when you can shoot. But you also can't move away without triggering attacks of opportunity. Haha! Everybody get a favored enemy buff. Presuming that a favored enemy buff would apply here. I'm gonna say it does. Also, you can get hasted. Because this guy turns out to be more of a fight than I was expecting. After Gathrius the Ineffectual. You should be focusing on healing. Wow, that was a bad idea and did Bigitha quite a bit of damage. And did Rugdur 8 damage. Oh no. This is less than ideal. Clyde, it's time to get big. Why did that not make you any bigger? You should have been twice, you know, multiple magical effects that increase size do not stack. And what, does the bit where he got bigger when he leveled up count as magical? Because that is some bull honking.
Desna, guide my hand.
Okay, those big arrows are working. Ow. 75 damage. That's a lot. Oh god. Let's give you another one of these. 6 damage. Do we have any resurrection effects? I don't think so. Communal protection from alignment. Love it. No, that's delay poison, you idiot. Protection from chaos. Amber. Can I aim this lightning bolt in such a way that it only hits this guy? I mean, Arushale's already down, so sure. 9 damage.
Run them through.
Okay, so the fact that Darren only took 33 damage from that suggests that the protection from chaos is working.
You should have listened to reason.
Hurrah. Shouldn't just try and shoot at this guy, apparently. What do I have the most copies of in my healing? Light. Wow. I have a cure serious. What do you mean that actually cured him? I thought he was undead. It said undead. It said undead. Game. Look, it says undead. Oh, that's undead lineage. I hate everything. Oh, yes, stretch and hydrate. Need some water for all this salt. Thanks, unclear UI, I guess. However, now that you've moved away from Clyde, Dragon's Breath. 6 damage.
Out of my way.
Yes, the Rushley suffered a crippling wound. I know. I feel like I suffered a crippling wound in that battle. Okay. This Earthbreaker +2 that he was murdering us with. Bunch of +2 stuff. Physical Might +4. Love that. Headband Charisma +2. And your generics. +4 to Strength and Constitution is what Ulbrig is already using, but better, so... Bring. Wear belt. What belt does Clyde have on? Strength and Dex? No, you want Strength and Con. None of the rest of you are Strength peoples, so that will be saved for another person. Be Griffin again. I don't want to see your human face. It's weird. That's harsh, Emma. Oh, we found the spirit catchers. Full plate +3. Right. This is an altar with a saw on it. Gross. But it's not saying, cool, your spirit catcher quest is done. Which concerns me. You know what? I'm going to rest. We really need to rest. Are we not allowed to rest in here? Aha. Can. We really need to rest. I've used like all our spell slots and that fight was an absolute doozy. Again.
Nenio, do your notes contain any mention of demons who have changed?
I have come across no such evidence. But did you know that the promise of false redemption is number 17 in the list of most common ploys used by demons to trick gullible mortals?
That low? cool. We rested in this cave for 13 hours. Everything was fine. Bigitha, get back on. The dinosaur, as the phrase isn't. But also, this said this was an abandoned cave. There was clearly somebody using it. What's advertising? Oh, hey. One of them's alive. Who are you? What do you want from us? We have nothing of value. I swear. No money, no jewelry. Even our horses have gone missing. They're dead. Are you okay? We're in a cage. Our teeth are chattering with fear and we can barely keep that upright because of the shivers. Yeah, we're definitely all right. Look, I'm not here to rob you. Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks. Butch everybody. Indeed. Oh, this is rare nowadays, but I suppose I shouldn't look to give rescue in the man. Cool, what's going on here? I mean, I feel I know the answer. Nothing good, that's what. Some insane wizard put us in a cage. He took Hallie, Molly away for some ritual of his. That's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, cool. I found your friend. Leave. So Jack's alive. I'm so happy to hear that. Go to him right now without wasting another minute in this place. It turned out that they in fact should have been afraid of no ghost. Band of trash, band of trash. Potion of rage, band of trash. And there's the other exit. Oh, wait. Still not sure what the deal is with the 6 scouts. But yes, next is head to the Forest Temple. And hope Arushale doesn't die. I mean, if she does, raised dead is a thing. Although I have just seen the time, I wonder how long said temple will take. Let's find out. Yes, more like Spirit Court, am I right? That's just how it is in this world. Sometimes the ghosts bust you. Okay, this shrine is not big, so let's go. Anything lying around? It doesn't look like it.
I lead, you follow.
Bigitha, do you have to sound so aggressive all the time just because I picked the voice marked aggressive? There's a tree. I'm not seeing any relic that Cry would want us to steal. Unless it's the tree, I'm not stealing a tree. But we can poke the tree. Ulbrig's mighty hand brushed the delicate green sprig with surprising gentleness. The tree trembles, and a figure appears beside it, one already familiar to you. You are alive. You came to my call. Greetings.
Greetings, my lady.
Ulbrig reverently crosses his arms in a ritual gesture.
I am Ulbrich Olask, chosen warrior of the heavenly griffin Evar.
Evar's chosen? The wolf sounds surprised. Ah, I believe I understand. Welcome to my shrine. I've had no visitors in such a long time. Not mortals, or spirits, or gods. I'm glad to have a chance to host worthy guests here one last time. What do you mean one last time? I am dying. A deity cannot live without mortal. But what remains of my people, what
remains of me in their memory.
But folks remember you. That slip of a girl is sat and bends over backwards to please you. The chieftain of Gundra and his whole band swear oaths in your name. Isn't that enough?
They swear oaths in my name. The wolf laughs. They do not even know my name. They refer to me in the Numerian way as Serena. My true name, Karenai, is forgotten, lost, like a trinket left behind in an empty house. About my cult, my rituals, an absurd feast day that is close to mockery than veneration. No, my friend, these people are near strangers to me. They do not know me, and I do not understand them. I am alive only thanks to a miracle, this fragile little tree, and not much longer.
Why did you bring us here?
I sensed that you had awoken. Ulbrig. It was like the rising of the sun, raised like a kiss on Evar's beak. I wanted to see you while I still live.
So there were giant demon bugs. Any info on that?
The locust is merely a servant. Its master is the one who should be feared, the one who brought corruption upon my sacred forest, the one whose shrine you found and who was your village.
The wolf bares her teeth.
The one who wiped out the plan.
Ulbrig's fingers turn into sharp talons.
Where is he? Tell me, where can I find that scum?
I don't know. He is careful. He does not go into battle himself. Instead, sends his demonic insects here. Your meeting is inevitable. If you don't find him, sooner or later, he will find you. He will have your vengeance.
The wolf falls momentarily silent as though she's unsure by what name to address him.
Ulbrig, the Oles clan, chosen warrior of the heavenly griffin Evar.
You the last of the gods of Sarkoris?
Not the last. But there are few of us left, very few. Like our people, the remaining settlements are falling apart, losing the spirit of Sarkoris and forgetting their gods. As the communities die out, so will we. In this forest, not far from my temple, you can encounter lesser deities of the natural world. See what they have become after years of oblivion. Soon there will be nothing left of any of us, not even memory.
We'll see about that. Don't be so ready to give up, my lady. We'll yet see Sarkoris green and brimming with people as before.
Eh.
But these are not the answers you came for yet. I can sense the most important question burning you from the inside, Ulbrig. So ask it.
Ulbrig, any thoughts?
Answer me this. What happened to Evar?
Ulbrig breathes the words like a prayer, or declaims them if you're being voiced by me.
Why did he stop answering me?
Evar is alive. I rightly guessed that our noble kin would not part with life so easily. But Ulbrig,
Her voice is hesitant.
you cannot speak to him until you remember everything you have forgotten.
True enough, there's a lot I've forgotten. My memories are like a heap of fragments. No matter what way I turn them, I can't see the full picture.
These memories are hidden from you for a reason. Do not be afraid, Ulbrig. Sometimes what is lost can be restored. I will try to help you.
Calling it now, just with the whole thing of her not being sure what to call him, and why Evar won't talk to him and all of that. Calling it now, Ulbrig is Evar. I could be wrong, and if I am, everybody will have forgotten this by then, given that this game is going to last me 17 years. Anyway, how can you help Ulbrig?
I can help him restore his memory of the past, but only as much as he wants to remember.
The wolf looks Ulbrig dead in the eye.
What do you say? It will be painful to remember.
It's more painful to live without knowing myself. If you can help me, do it. Please.
The wolf's eyes flare with amber light, and visions of the past rise up before you. Ooh, narration. 17th of Lamachan, the year 4715. Oh well, that's today. The vision that appears before the commander in the amber glow of wolfish eyes is hazy, the details unclear. In the very centre of the vision there are two men. One of them is Ulbrich, his face twisted in terror, pain, and fury. Blood streams from a deep gash in his neck. He shouts something, but the words are lost. The other man's face appears blurred, but in his hands there's a bloody knife. Where are they? Tearing her eyes away from the warring men, the commander focuses on their surroundings. A stone floor, smoking torches, a blood-stained altar. This place is familiar. It should be, for the commander was there only recently. It's the secret demon worshipper shrine under Current Glen. Who's he fighting? No matter how hard the commander peers at the man wielding the knife, his facial features slip beyond her grasp, but the muscular body, the red hair, the embroidered clothing, it all serves to make the two men, if not identical, then at least extremely similar. Ulbrich is being attacked by one of his own tribe, most likely a close relative. What's he saying? A dull buzzing sounds in the commander's ears, muffling everything else. She strains her hearing, but she only manages to make out a single word of Ulbrich's. Brother! The man with the knife says something in reply, but the commander cannot make out the words or even the voice that utters them. Then what? Weakened from blood loss, Ulbrich fails to dodge the next strike. Hiller's knife plunges into his neck and a fountain of blood sprays out. Ulbrich slumps to the floor, and in that instant the secret temple starts to shake. The vision fades to blackness on the image of the bleeding Ulbrich, but the commander manages to glimpse the figure of a huge creature with wings outspread. Flinging the killer aside, the griffin carefully lifts Ulbrich's body from the ground, and the vision dissipates. Ulbrich is breathing heavily, pressing his hand to the place where the traitor's knife cut him open.
Slain by my own brother. I'm dead?
You're alive. Okay, cool. My no-scope prediction, immediately wrong. Evar saved you, carried you to safety, and hid you from those who would have hurt you. You slept for 100 years within the stone.
Yes, now I remember.
Ulbrich slowly removes his hand from his neck and looks at his fingers as though expecting to see blood there.
That foul altar in Current Glen. Blood, human bones. That's what happened. My kin rejected their god and bowed down before a demon. My own brother stabbed me to rid our clan of Evar's protection. Right, Karen, it hurts to remember it, but thank you for restoring my memories.
You have remembered what you were ready to remember. There are still secrets you're keeping from yourself, but maybe that's for the best. You'll remember everything when you are able. Hydrate, good point. Lots of Ulbrich dialogue. Audio's going to drop for a second. Boop. I like this. You're wrong to forsake the people. They do actually care, so give them a chance. Then what should I be doing, in your opinion? Appear in the town and show them the correct way to perform my rituals, pronounce my name, to plead for adoration like a beggar seeking charity? They would ridicule such a pathetic deity, and they would be right to.
My lady, there's no reason why you'd have to do that yourself. That's why gods have chosen ones, after all. Evar chose me, and I talked with him for many years, performing rites and relaying his will to the people. Choose one of the townsfolk, and they can restore your cult as you see fit.
Who am I supposed to choose? People of Gundren and I were strangers to one another. Who among them is worthy of bearing my blessing? I mean, Asana is already acting as your chosen, so that. Dunno.
my greatest final disappointment. Yes, I thought she would make a worthy servant, but her head is full of nonsense from tales and books. It's not me she believes in, but her own fantasy. What good is the chosen one who does not even know my true name?
Then tell her.
The girl's head's all muddled right enough, but she's devoted to you and to old Sarkoris. She doesn't know our ancient ways, but how could she if she grew up in the ashes of our land? Don't spurn the girl, teach her. She would teach the rest of the townsfolk.
Exactly.
I have no faith that she will prove herself useful, but if you think otherwise, very well. I will give her one more chance. Perhaps the zeal of hers you speak of is strong enough to melt the glaciers of ignorance within her.
Thank you.
It is my pleasure to help a friend, even if it is the last thing I do. Dying will not be so lonely, I think. I know that someone in this world remembers me as I truly am.
Not a chance. Let it never be said that Ulbrich Oleskal has a good turn to go unrepaid. I won't let you die, my lady.
I recognize that fire. Yes, you've always been ready to come to the rescue, but saving me, I fear, is beyond your power.
That vision explained a lot, but not everything.
Right. But I remembered enough to set my head spinning. Let's talk about this later in Dresden.
Also, I heard there was a cool thing.
My shrine is deserted and desolate. There is nothing here but what you see.
Goodbye.
So long. And thank you for the sage advice. I judge the people of Gundrun too harshly. Perhaps they are not as alien to me and Sarkoris as I thought.
Maybe. And yeah, so the end of the merchant's request thing was just, nope. Wants to know if there's truly a valuable relic. Turns out, no. Okay, so yeah. Next up is back at Dresden, talk to him. But also, this whole 6 scouts situation. Like, I really don't know what that's meant to be doing. It's only a side quest and a tiny little side errand, and it would feel bad to leave it. I am just gonna quickly look up an idea of what I'm meant to be doing, thinking. Verbs. Oh, I think I may already have the things. Midnight Lilies. It's said that the delicate petals of this rare flower can cure any disease, natural or magical. And I think to get more than 2 of them, I have to be in the forest at night. Okay, let's just skip some time until sundown. Sure. I mean, it doesn't tell you where when sundown is, but waiting to 10 seems reasonable. I mean, it still looks fairly light, but... Oh no, they said wait until midnight. They literally said those words.
Onwards.
So, how fast does time even progress? You know what, I'm just going to skip another hour. It's between midnight and 1.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, yeah, this is night mode. Oh look, there are evil shadows.
Out of my sight.
Make your peace.
Whoa.
You're irrelevant.
Wait, is Bigitha dismounted again? Oh no, she is there. She's just clicking through Clyde.
Surrender or else.
Die!
I will see to your demise.
Probably channeled with him, but hey. And then he exploded Ember's bones. Oh, magic missile. Special dust. Neat. So yeah, now I guess I just have to find some flowers while I head back to the 6 scouts. Who are up there.
Too late to forgive.
Oh, am I going to have to do another advert break? I think I am. I said I wasn't going to run long today, but I just want to finish this thing off. The siren song of the RPG. Hang on, 3 more minutes. I will run some more ads, and then we'll get back. And I just want to do this, and then we're good. All right. Love to you all. See you in a few. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. Let's do this. Also, apparently, I should go to the caves again after I've killed this ghost.
Precision and grace.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I need to actually heal.
Muscle. I'll hit you.
You didn't hit him.
Prepare yourself.
Well, all of them have just completely stacked it. Arishale, please show them what hitting people with an arrow looks like. Thank you.
Let's hear you cry.
Please stop doing the mass inflicts. I do not like them. Both Founded and Percy. That's an incredibly niche joke, Emma.
I'll remove this obstacle. You won't stop us.
Desna, guide my hand.
Stop exploding my bones. I need those to walk. The swamp is talking to me. Apparently there are a couple more lilies in the swamp cave and you need 4 of them. Yes, I did just look all of this up. What of it? Also, because I looted the Key of the Dawn from this guy. I thought it said I should have also got a key from Rugdur or whatever his name was. Key of the... Oh yeah, no I did. Okay, there do not appear to be 2 more lilies here. Great, great, very cool and good. There should also... Maybe I got those ones and I need the ones by the door, or possibly they meant the other cave. Let's check that one. In conclusion, this place sucks. Can we actually go in? Thank you. Yeah, got everything from Rugdur, whatever his name was. Spirit catch corpses had nothing of interest on them. I think the most important thing here is I get to skip a bunch of the swamp. By taking a detour through this murder cave. Corpse here. And ghosts here.
Make your peace.
Would be just peachy if you could actually hit. That's some healing. Death from above on this one. But I realise now I don't think was actually in initiative. No, I just brought him into the fight. Sure, I guess.
Surrender or else.
Snowball? Right. Love that for us. Stop corrupting touching people. That's gross.
Out of my way!
And just sounds creepy.
I will resist.
Bad channel. Yeah, large damage. You'd love to see it. Bad rolls. You don't love to see those. And Scorching Ray. Just Ember with a gun. And got a bunch of acid arrows. And can't shoot. Right. Stop corrupting me with your touch. It's weird.
Prepare yourself.
Also, stop dodging all of my attacks. It's annoying. I say as he doesn't dodge one just to make a point. Bad channel. And dead. Or like dead channel, am I right? Pick up the dust. Still actually a fairly long walk. Yeah, because I need to get back to the door for those other lilies, I think. Hubris? What hubris? What, just me saying I'll get this done quickly? Is that truly hubris? I mean, yes. But on the other hand, Kitsune, hello. A whole 14 damage. Amber, why are you all the way back there? Oh, because the swamp has you exhausted. Or possibly the corrupting touch had you exhausted. The fact that it's only a like 10-minute effect suggests the latter.
Desna, guide my hand.
Frog. 56 damage. Yeah. A ghostly maledictor. Don't love that. When you think about it, maledictor just means bad speaker. Which I think we have proven in this stream also includes me. Also, way to do like 100 damage. Jesus, Ulbrich. That ghost had a family. But then they died, so you know. Is there a set way to remove exhaustion other than resting? I don't think there is. Ooh.
Make your peace.
Excuse me, do not curse me with a feeble body. For one thing, somebody else got there first.
Hear you cry.
Out of my sight.
At least Ulbrich can absolutely murk a ghost.
You're irrelevant.
Amber will get there eventually.
I will resist.
Nailed it. So where were those doors? They were towards where we came in, right? Oh great, another Maledictor.
Cut them to pieces.
Jump on the ghost. Roll a natural 1. Acid arrow the ghost. Roll a natural 1. Okay, can everybody stop rolling natural 1s? The joke has got old. Ember is still exhausted and largely useless.
I will see to your demise.
Aaron takes a while to get started, as is traditional. Oh, is he meant to use the Ring of Procrastinator because he already has a terrible first round anyway? And dead. Get some dust. Aha! There are my lilies. Also, I have the night key. Key of the dust. Apply. Apply. Right, and I see the gimmick now. I need to come back in the day to put in the key of the dawn. Yeah. Cool. This forest is bad. Bloody click-clock woods situation. Also, hey, I found your friends. Some of them are alive. My hearty greetings to the heroes of Grimgrove. Thanks for saving my friends. How'd you like the name, by the way? Grimgrove. Brilliant, if you ask me. I came up with it. Cool, what'd you do now? The halfling's eyes sparkled with joy. We'll rest here for a couple of days and recover from our adventures. And then we'll go to the nearest tavern and make it into the incredible story ever based on real events. Bards will be all over it. And another thing. Vinchek ceremoniously hands you a document of some kind. You are now an honorary spirit catcher and a member of the team with a license to show for it. Oh, cool. Question mark. Also, your horses are dead. The halfling sighs heavily. You found them, so I'll keep your promise. Your name is going in my book. My poor horses, my sweet marble bead. Okay, bye. Amber is very slowly making her way here. Alright, yeah. Oh, hey, more lilies. Turns out I didn't need to go to the door at all. But I guess at least I could put that key in. Right, so now we have 4 6 scouts, all of whom want a lily. Probably if we put it on... Darren, you're our heal boy. Put it on there.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Use on you. I have to equip them all individually. Boo. I mean, you're not using any of these scrolls, so just here. Have flowers. Flowers over scrolls, as the show is not called. This quest could be more obvious. Because most items like this, it would just, like, make a new dialogue choice or something. We did the thing! Hello, Human Hunter. Undead Bane Star Knife +2. Cool. Bye. I'll never be using that. While we're here, just in the interests of actually being done, let's skip time until sun comes up, so like 10 a.m. Sure. We'll do the dawn key, and then we'll stop. And we will be done with this horrible forest. Ah, I was hoping it had changed the name to Grimgrove. Grimgrove is even a bloody Banjo-Kazooie sounding name. Made the Click Clock Woods joke, but it's true. Alright, what's in here? Okay. Key of Dawn. Go. To the Cave of Lamentation. Sounds not great. More monsters. Great. Pale Marinor. Pale Rot Whisper. Yep, this is full-on Necromancy Cave. Well, let's kill him. Or let's shoot and miss.
Desna, guide my hand.
Desna does not seem to be guiding your hand. Let's just top everybody off. Didn't think there'd be more fighting in here. Don't know why I didn't think there'd be more fighting in here. There's more fighting most places. Oh, you have mage armor as well. I should probably have given you that robe instead. And then actually remember to use mage armor. Because she's going to be in fights more, I guess. Can you charge? Why can you not charge? You have a perfectly good charge trajectory. Ooh, I say. Okay, fine. In that case, Bigitha can throw a spell out. Why not? You know what? Get flame striked. You. 20 damage. That seems really unimpressive for what it is. Yeah, and because of spontaneous casting, Ember gets more casts of mage armor as well. Note to self, switch their shirts. After I kill these things, assuming I kill these things. Wow, they have a lot of effects on Fabriri's Pale Champions. Must be killed on the same round. Excuse me? Yeah, I didn't think this would be a full-on boss encounter, but apparently... Time to try and balance things and then get screwed over by an unexpected crit. They're too far apart for Burning Arc to hit both of them. So just get Scorching Raid, I guess. Wow, also this fight will be even harder if I can't roll dice. This seems statistically unlikely. Game can't just give me nice things, what would the neighbors think? I mean, fair.
Out of my way.
What are these rolls? What? Nenio, you should armor up as well. Just saying. Should I have saved before I came in here? These numbers are large.
I will resist.
I may be under level. Why are these so much higher level than the rest of this area? This is rude. So if I So, oh right, so I have to manually use my meta magic rods. I swear I was doing them automatically at one point. Apparently not. Okay, so now I can get a quickened mass cure, I guess. Just top them off some more. Oh, and that did actually hit them for damage as well, so that's nice. There you go. It gave me a nice thing. So I do have to use the rods. Okay. Well, quicken. Burning up. Miss. Empower. Burning up. Miss. It's very possible I'm not meant to be here. I mean, Old Break can still hit sometimes. Do I have... I've got Shadow Evocation up. Shadow Controlled Fireball, I guess? Okay. Okay, that could be worse, could be worse. Alright, so that takes an actual action. Yeah. Well. Hide!
My wounds pile on.
Yeah, it's going badly. It's going real badly.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, this is relying a lot on me being able to even slightly reliably hit ACs of 20. Let's throw another mass heal down. No, they're too far apart for that to hit them both, so Scorching Ray. Miss. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to die here and come back, aren't I? Which is annoying, given that I know I categorically will not remember. And also to you. When was my last autosave? Well, whenever it was, guess we're going there. Is this when I rested? I'm so sad. Well, I guess I know what we're doing next time, and it's all of that again. Let's just open this. Let the spirit catch us out. Yeah, I should have saved before I went into that cave, but I didn't think we'd have a boss fight. Take these. Take everything except the bad sword. There's nothing else we had to pick up in this cave, right? No. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Cool. We're done for today. That's going to be next time's problem. Okay. Time for the wrap-up, I guess. Wow, I said I wasn't going to run late, and it is 10 to 6. So, thanks, everyone, for turning up at this slightly unusual hour and staying for a slightly unusual length of time. If you've been watching, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Saracent, that's SERASENT, the House of Hubris, streaming here every Tuesday, Thursday, and usually Saturday at 2 PM British time. That is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available, but you'll have to do the maths yourself, and, you know, if you don't want to do the maths, just give us a follow, and you'll get notified whenever I'm around. If you do miss anything, VODs are on Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. For everything else, VOD archive down there is the YouTube, or it is youtube.com/@HouseOfHubris, where you can find everything going back to the very start of the channel over 3 years now. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, so check it out. And while you're there, why not subscribe? And you'll get hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and now that is actually true, because they are actually uploading again. We built up enough of a buffer. Hurrah. So yeah, if you want to find me elsewhere, again, links are all down there, or it's House of Hubris pretty much anywhere, at House of Hubris on Twitter, at House of Hubris @kind.social on Mastodon, at houseofhubris.bsky.social on Blue Sky, where I talk about, I don't know, the stream and other projects I'm doing, and bad puns, you know, the things you use social media for. And if you want to hear me in see me in other projects, season 5 of In Between is releasing now. That's in with 2 N's. Season 2 of Chaker is just winding down, so, you know, you've got nearly the entire season to catch up on. And both of them feature me as a regular cast member, and that's very exciting. Or if you're watching UK TV, Jeopardy on the 19th, ITV. Let's go. I think I've run out of words to say, so I will say thanks again, everyone, for being here. Genuinely means a lot. I will see you again on Tuesday, when we will do, like, the last 3/4 of an hour of progress again, but we know what we're doing this time, and then we will not jump into that boss fight. And yeah. Cool. So I'll see you on Tuesday. Love you all. Take care of yourselves out there.